Okay. Oh, Sharon's here. Hi, Sharon. Wow, that was fast. It was very fast. Welcome. Man, it's been a crazy day. Has anybody else had a crazy couple of days? My goodness. Lizzie Lou. Hello, Lizzie Lou. Hello, Massey. How are you? And Jacqueline, hello. How are you? How is everybody? Robin. Hello, Robin with two B's. I'm glad you're all showing up. Sorry about last week, y'all. Um, I'll tell you, I did the light breathing meditation too many times and I was just done. I was just done. It is so powerful, that light breathing meditation that medical medium put out. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, and actually, Kate had to help me get through that. So, I'm grateful to Kate for helping me through. And but y'all, that's how powerful that breathing light meditation is. Like, I love it. I love it so much, but it brings so much light into you that, like, the darkness has to leave, right? And sometimes you need help getting that out. So, oh, Monique, I'm so glad you made it. Hello, Miss Brenda. I'm glad everybody is coming. Sharon, hey there, Robin. I am John Boy's proxy. Nice. I'm so glad. Kate, I'm going to get you on in just a second. Vassy says hi. Love to see you. Ooh, I'm glad you're here. Robin says hey, hey. So excited. Okay. Oh, Jody's here. Hello, Miss Jody. And Miss, oh my gosh, my brain. And Miss Gianna. Thank you so much. And Karen, hello. Wow. What a great group we have. Let me go ahead and bring on Kate. Oh, it's been 2 weeks, y'all. I've forgotten how to do it. Sorry, I had a brain glitch. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it now. Okay. So, Kate, I just sent that to you. Oh, hi, Nancy. Good to see you. Oh, I'm so glad you're here. And there's Miss Kate. Hello, lovely.
Hi. Oh gosh, my internet was so laggy. Like the thing was running way behind what you were doing. But oh well, it seems okay now. Hi
I'm glad
everybody.
it's
Hope
okay. Yes, like oh, and there's Michelle. Hello, Miss Michelle. I'm
hi
glad to see
Michelle.
everybody here.
Oh yes.
So, yeah, I wanted to tell everybody my experience. I don't know if you heard me, Kate, with the breathing light meditation.
Yes, yes. That's a really cool meditation. Like I've done it so many. I've been trying to do it almost every night with my kids. It's so impactful.
Yes. And I actually did it today. I had some darkness running, like I could feel it moving around in my gut. And I was like, okay, so it's ready. It's obviously primed to come out. And that was yesterday, and I did nothing with it. I figured I'd do a journey or I'd do a session and remove it. And I did nothing. And I woke up this morning so angry with just life. I don't know if anybody else has done that, but I'm just so angry with life. And after my celery juice, I was like, okay, now I have a half an hour between celery juice and heavy metal detox smoothie. And I did the light breathing light meditation again. And I did that one part where you put your nose in your mouth where you want it to go. I did that, like, I swear, like 15 or 20 times. It could be more. Kate, tell me if you get the number, because I did it like so many times. I just redid it and redid it like, if you hit that 15-second replay, if you hit that twice, it'll go right to the place you're supposed to go to do it again. So as soon as you do it, I just hit that 15 rewind twice, and so I did that
Oh,
one place, like, until I felt it come out. No, oh man, it just had to. It was just chased all the way around, but I got it, and I was super psyched. So now
that's
you
so
just have processing after that. But let's see. Monique says, "Oh, that happened to me." Right? Yeah, it can be
oh hi
difficult.
Monique.
Kate had to save
Hi,
me, y'all. Kate had to save me on that.
oh wow, I'm so glad.
Oh,
Yes, the breathing like meditation is yeah, I should share my experience. Um I'm stealing this term off a friend. Like I was really such a sleep Nazi with my kids. Well, because one, I know how important it is for them to sleep early for, it's good for brain development, adrenal health, so on and so forth. And at the same time, it's because like dealing with chronic illness as a mom, I was so fatigued by the end of the day. I just felt like I couldn't go on. I needed my kids to sleep. And it got to a point where I felt like a real, I shouldn't use that C word here, like a real, like everyone had to toe the line regardless of how each individual felt. So everyone had to, like just get in bed at this time and then we're going to go to bed. And it was just so horrible because I know I needed my rest, but like, I think the kids were just not feeling like, they were like, oh, mommy, this. And I was feeling like there was no connection time with my kids either. And after doing the meditation, it was like, and then I read this sentence and something just clicked in my head. It was like, yes, I can maintain the boundaries, but at the same time, each individual matters, like their feelings matter. Going to bed with a good connection, the last good memory at the end of the day matters. And the past few days, I was actually able to establish that. I was actually able to follow through and do it. Before, I was always just like, oh, I want to. But then when things happen, like, I just can't. And it was amazing. I swear that meditation, it just, it just really, it goes deep. It truly does go deep. And with health, like, I don't know whether you guys listen to or read the thing, because it's not just emotional or physical stuff. It's like spiritual stuff, physical stuff. Oh, I love the bit that's physical stuff. So like, I think that's so great with what's going on in the world right now. It's like a lifeline that we need so badly.
Yes. Monique says, I thought I did it wrong. No, you didn't do it wrong. You didn't do it wrong. I've gotten a lot of feedback and people are like, I don't see the light. That's okay. It's okay if you don't see the light. Just still do it. Just still do it. That doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. Not at all.
You're not doing
No,
it's just that
things need to heal so you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Like my daughter, she can see the light and everything, and like so. And my son is like, no, I don't see it. And so everyone is different. Everyone's at a different stage. So yeah. Sharon asked, is this new MM new meditation? Yes, that's right, the new one. That's really cool.
And I will tell you, like, sometimes I see the light and sometimes I don't. Like, if I'm like, today I went in angry. Like, I was so angry this morning. And I knew I needed to bring light in to get this darkness that was blocking me or making me so angry out. So I brought in the light. I didn't see the light at all when he was talking about, now bring it down, right? I saw like a little star in the sky. That's about all I got. So, well, I got a little more than that, like later, but well, eventually it was better. But yeah, so if you have some blocks and stuff, that you're not going to see it, and that just means that there's more work to do. That's all.
Yes, and like for me, sometimes it puts me to sleep, or like sometimes it's really cool. Like during the meditation, I fall asleep, but right after I'm woken up by the meditation. So when it ends, I'm like, there must be some deep healing going on that they don't want me to be awake for. So yeah, it can vary so much from person to person, but it is such a great healing tool.
Yes. And Jody says, oh, sorry. Okay. I've been doing the breathing light meditation religiously. Yay. And today my gut is churning and reflux is worse. Haven't changed anything, so I'm either having healing reaction or light stirring the pot. And she says, any thoughts on that, lady? Yes. I would say both. I would say it's healing and it's stirring the pot. Like you have to stir the pot, you have to stir the dark to get it out, right? You have to remove it. And sometimes that is churning it up. Like, farmers like churn their fields, like it's churning it up so we can leave. So you have an opportunity to release it. So I would actually say both on that. What about you, Kate?
I do feel that way too. Yes. And hopefully it gets better for you as the day progresses. Wait a minute, this is morning for me, so it's nighttime for you. So your day ain't gonna be progressing very much. But I hope it doesn't interrupt your sleep. And if it does still bother you, like just go really simple on your diet, or maybe try doing the meditation again to help move. Yeah. It can be really cool because also wait, now your spirit's in your gut, right? So it could also be
Yes.
something related to your to your spirit and your your motivation to keep going. So yeah.
Oh, and there was something else I was going to say, but yeah, Kate, it could be physical or the spiritual gut, right? But yeah, when
Yeah.
Kate said like keep doing the meditation until it like turns itself out or releases, that's what I've been trying to do. And also remember the unknown angels when you're sleeping at night, like they can help process and release that, right? And ask them so you like to process and release and then not wake up with an energy hangover. I did not do that last night and I woke up so angry, like so angry. I was just angry until I was able to do the breathing light
Last night,
meditation.
the
That one
first night of
taught me 50 times.
wow. I love that you did that. Like last night, I actually remembered to ask the angel of healing to help me repair and recover while I slept. And today, like, was the first time that I've overslept in, I don't know when was the last time I've overslept. I've always woken up like, so yeah.
Yeah.
Hence, I'm not eating celery yet, and it's still my honey lemon.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, like I
So
woke up
Jody,
and
I
was
hope that helps. I hope that helps, Jody. Hello, Jenny. Jenny has arrived. And Anna. Oh, hey, Anna. She says, hello, Robin and Kate. Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Woo. We're lovely. We're doing better because of the light meditation. But the processing is a little difficult. So Karen
it's
says, like a
true. It's
spiritual awakening. Yeah. Yeah. Jenny says, hello, glad to see you back. Thank you, Jenny. I was telling everybody that I missed last week because I did the breathing light meditation and it brought up a lot of darkness that needed releasing. And actually Kate got to participate in that. And yeah, so that was like really cool. Okay. Oh, oh my gosh. Fassy says, hello, Anna. And so they're talking amongst themselves. Yay, I'm so excited. Y'all are so great. Y'all are just so great. Okay, so Jody says, thanks, ladies. My diet can't get any simpler. Yeah, so it may be the spirit, right? The spiritual aspect of your gut.
I'm getting that. You
Jody
need to
says,
do the. Oh, Jody, what was it called? Is it spinach soup? What's it called? Is it spinach soup? You know the one where you blend up the baby spinach with the tomatoes and the garlic and the. Yeah, I'm just getting. You need to do that. So, yeah, that's for you, Jody. Hope it helps.
Awesome. Okay, so a little bit of a couple announcements really quick. And then, does that sound official? Like we have a couple announcements. Anyway, Anna says spinach soup. Yes. Yes, that sounds lovely. Okay, so we have somebody in our group that is asking for prayers. And let's see, a prayer, we're going to have just a minute for prayers. And for her, she is praying and would like us to help her pray for resources so that she can go full force with her healing journey and learn all she can from Eileen and Amy so that she may do what she is meant to do on this earth. So we're going to do some prayers for her. And then also my mom, she's in the hospital. She's been there for a couple days. So it was a crazy emergency room situation. So anyway, let's include my mama in that. And if I do get a phone call, I will abruptly end. So sorry about that. But if she calls or if my dad calls, I will answer that call. And I might lose y'all if I do that. If not, I'll be back. So I wanted to warn you about that. And one more thing before we do our little prayer circle. Happy anniversary, Kate! 10 years! Oh my gosh, Kate and Michael and the 3 babies. Happy anniversary, Miss Kate.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I can't believe it's like 10 years. Like, oh, where did the time go?
Every time I would send you a message, I always get distracted or something, and there's been a lot going on, and I'm so sorry. But yes,
Oh
I
no,
want to wish you a happy anniversary.
yes. Like yesterday was a nice slow day. Like, oh, but like we're gonna have a celebration I think next Saturday, which is nice. Like yeah, I'm not too big on celebrations right now. Although I've been wanting one for the past 10 years, but oh well. But it's really looking forward to it because my kids want to be flower girls and my boy wants to be a page boy. So hence we're having the celebrations. So
Yes,
oh,
lovely.
oh,
Yeah, I'm so excited for them. Have fun, because they weren't there for your wedding, and now they get to participate, in it.
we
So, yay.
the kids wanted to have it in a chapel with the long aisle and all, but in Hong Kong it's really hard. Like there's these with everything going on, like now you have restrictions on what you can and cannot do, and so yeah, we're just having it at home. But that's good enough. They have the stairs that they can walk down, and that's that's long enough for me.
That's going to be so cute. Oh my
Oh
gosh,
yeah,
that's so cute.
I'll share. I'll post photos when when the time comes.
Oh my gosh, yes, you have to.
Oh, thank you so much, everyone.
Well, you don't have to, but I would love to see them.
Oh yes, yes, I will. I will. I think they'll be very excited to share photos with everyone.
Okay, so everybody is saying congratulations, Kate. Happy Annie, Kate. Happy anniversary, Kate. And prayers for my mom. Thank you so much. But yeah, let's just take a minute to pray for our fellow healer here, because like the healing that she's asking for is like life affirming and life changing, and to live your purpose is it's just fulfilling. And I don't know if you know what that feels like, to just be fulfilled in something. It's wonderful, and this is what she's wanting to do, and this is like a big step into that. So she needs the resources to be able to do that. So let's pray that she gets that, and let's pray that my mama heals up and gets to go home soon.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just Kate, if you want to lead something, please feel free. If not, I'm not good with words, so I would just be silent.
I just have this prompting to say to everyone, like, if you guys have a prayer of your own to include as well, I mean, like, feel free to say that out loud, or if you want to make it more impactful, write it down and then say it out loud. Maybe we'll just give you a quick minute to get that done if you need to, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't know, that's just like
that was wonderful. And yeah, this woman is part of our community here. So, and I can't remember if I have permission to say her name or not, so I'm not saying it. But yeah, she's part of our community.
Yeah, and I think it's so wonderful how I can see how each and every person really wants to grow, to expand, to reach, and it's just so fulfilling when you get to do something that just makes you feel like it's you. It's not like you're doing a job or like doing something that is, just for the sake of like doing it, but like it's an extension of you, who you are, what you believe in, and then you're working towards that. That's just brilliant.
Yeah, and Brenda says yes, it's okay, so we can say her name. This is for Brenda. And if anybody knows Brenda, you know that she's here with big purpose, and she's ready to start taking that on. And Amy and Eileen's work is imperative. For me, it's imperative for the journey. And I think Kate is in agreement with that. And I know there's several people here that are familiar with with Amy and Eileen's work. So they understand how important it is. So, yes, Brenda, this is for Miss Brenda. And I missed Vanessa. Hello, Miss Vanessa, and hello, King. I'm glad y'all made it here. We're a little
Yes, thank you.
slow getting to the healing, but that's okay. Because right now we are just going to pray for Miss Brenda to receive the resources that she needs to begin her journey. And for anybody else that has anything specific, please set your intentions into that as well. And we're also praying for my mama who's in the hospital. Okay. Pete, are you ready?
Yeah.
Anna says, I love their work. Yeah. Yes. Their work is like, I'm a product of their work. Like, I'm a product of theirs. And I know a lot of people here because of them.
That's true. I only know Robin because of them.
Because of them, yes. Because we were in
It was
classes
like,
together. Okay, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna do something silent, but Kate, feel free to speak if you need to. If you have those words coming to you, please do. And everybody else, let's just go however we feel guided. Okay. I am finished.
Oh wow, I'm finished too.
That was the timing. Okay, I hope everybody was able to say their prayers. If they're interested in sending them, I hope everybody was able to send and receive what they need. Okay, so how about we get to some light work? Brenda says, thank you, God, and thank you all for your prayers. Aww. Yeah, you'll have to let us know how it goes, Brenda. Definitely have to keep us updated.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so why don't we start off with a group? That sound okay for you, Kate?
Oh, yes, why not?
Okay, so everybody just go ahead and get in a comfortable position as long as you're in a safe place. Get in a comfortable position and relax and set your intentions for what you would like the light to do. And we will give you a minute to do that. Brenda says, I sure will. She's going to keep us updated. Okay. All right. Are you ready, Miss Kate?
Oh, yes.
Okay. All righty. Here we go. Oh,
You alright?
yeah, my dog fell off the couch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ay,
okay. You okay?
is he alright? Oh.
I just heard a thud. I was like, oh no. Oh, you okay?
Seems like my dog as well.
Sorry, what?
No, seems like my dog as well. But thankfully, Lulu she didn't seem very frightened. Like she seemed okay.
Oh, yeah. Well, they do fall off the sofa a good bit. Like, I don't know. Like they'll like be sleeping and they'll roll and they'll fall or something. Like, or they'll be like licking or scratching and like tinker off like. Oh,
Ay, ay.
yeah, Miss Jen Fry is here. Hey, Jen. Oh, good to see you. Oh, yay. And she says hello. She says hi. Oh, Karen says, so dang cute, sweet puppy. Yes. And she looks like she's okay. So, yeah, earlier she was asleep and I needed to take them out before the live. So I forced them in on their leashes and I took them outside and I put them in the grass. But Lou was like kind of half grass, half concrete. And she literally just laid down and put her face in the grass and her tushy was up on the concrete and she just fell asleep. She just went back to sleep. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, Jody says, oh, poor puppy. I think she's kind of used to it. Because she didn't yelp or anything. Like, I know it sounds horrible. Like, Runway right now is sitting down and she's like, it looks like she's about to fall. So let me move her.
Oh, bless. Oh,
Maybe
you're
it's
so
because they want to be like closer to me. Like, I don't know. But oh, and Jen says, love you both. Oh, we love you too, Jen.
Jen.
Okay. All right. So how was that for everybody? I hope that was helpful. And oh, Jen says, if anyone's on the fence about working with Robin, perhaps this could be your sign. She's amazing, just like Kate. Oh, thank you, Jen. And if anybody is interested in her lovely salves and oils, like Jen makes those wonderful things right from the herbs that she grows and picks and forages for. So yeah, head on over to her stuff because it's wonderful.
I saw that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's so cool.
And y'all, she's like, literally when she's working with the herbs, it's like the light is coming from her hands, like into the herbs, and there's like this communication. It's really amazing to watch. So she is a very gifted woman. Okay, so Kate, I'm guided to, what are you guided to do?
I'm guided to bring someone on, but
Okay.
but I don't know who it is. So but I'm getting that someone might just volunteer. So let's see. Anybody interested? But give me one moment. I'll just be right back.
So Karen, Jen, she says, Jen, can you provide the link? So maybe to her website, Sweet Surrender. Oh my gosh, Sweetgrass Healing. Sweetgrass Healing. Jen says, wouldn't be here if not for you, Robin. I'll stop messaging now. You don't need to stop messaging, but put your website so people can go look at your stuff. And her Instagram is living.as_Jen. And you can see like her salves and oils and how she makes them. And she has some great posts of the forest as well, which is love it, love it, love it. So Jody says, yes, this acid in my gut, need help. Okay. Well, let's wait for Miss Kate. And let's bring you on. But we're gonna wait for Kate because Kate is like I was told to ask her, and I want to make sure that you're the one that she was waiting for, or that you're the one that she's guided to, which I think is a yes. But I don't want to speak for her. Instead, I'm gonna drink my smoothie. Okay.
Sorry about that. My boy needed something.
That's okay. So Jody
Right.
says, yes, this acid in my gut, she needs help. So if that's who you're guided to, let's bring her on. Okay, so
Yes, yes.
I'm going to bring on, there we go, Miss Jody. Okay, Jody, I have sent you an invitation. And just accept that when you're ready. Okay, so Jen says, don't have a site as I work most locally. You can see me in the Wild Botanicals on Facebook. Ooh, oh yes, I follow you there. I follow her there. So Facebook, in the Wild Botanicals. It's beautiful.
Oh wow, I like that name.
Okay, and after Jody, Nancy is available, and so is Anna. So if you're
Okay.
guided to either of them,
A quick one with each of you guys, but yeah, we can probably try and fit you guys in.
yes. Let's see how much time we have. Okay, Miss Jody. Oh, I'm actually told to stay back. Kate's gonna take the lead on this one. I'm told to step back, so let Kate go.
You're so cute, Robin. Sorry, Jody. I'm just told to ask, can you share what your experience has been over the past? I'm getting, I'm getting the past few weeks. Like anything significant that has happened? Any changes running up until now?
No, just sometimes emotional things. Uh, since my mom passed away, like lots of adjustments in my life. And I'm healing, but I get triggered. So like when she passed away, that was a big, really hurt me. But I've been getting my diet back on track, meaning I eat very, very simply, and I never strayed from medical meeting, but detox can be very intense for me. And so when she passed away, everything kind of I was just so sick. And I've been good. I've been getting back on track and not being in as much pain and everything. And I've had to, I'm focusing more on food than supplements. I work with a practitioner, so we've just been dialing things back because I detox. I'm so toxic. And so just today, I noticed after I ate my potatoes, there was more stuff coming up. But I eat like a baby. Like everything has to be pureed, everything has to be soft. I can't. I'm very inflamed. Everything irritates. It's almost like Barrett's esophagus in a way. So, and my gut is just really angry. And it all comes up into my mouth, and then it goes up into my sinuses and stuff. So
I'm seeing like a really just let me know if anything you feel comfortable being shared on the live because it is recorded after all. But I'm being really drawn to the fact that it seems like this physical bit is really there's a root to it, and it feels like the virus is really feeding on the emotions that's popping up. Like I'm not sure whether you're getting that as well, Robin, but I'm just getting that there's a lot to do with I don't know. They're telling me a really heavy sensation, a very low and very heavy sensation. And somehow or rather that's all linked to the inflammation. So I'll just go in and Robin, can you come along with me, please?
Yes.
And then we'll see what we discover and yeah, we'll go from there. Hopefully it will help ease what you're going through right now.
thank you.
Okay. Ready when you are, Robin.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Sorry, Kate, I don't mean for you to hold on a second. I was like, okay.
No, yeah, don't worry. I got the message that was on your end.
Okay, good.
They were telling me like, don't stop, you need to go.
Yeah. So Jody, if I run across anything that does not serve you in any positive way, what would you like me to remove it?
Yes, please.
And would you like it to ever return?
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Jody, I have the exact same questions for you. If I come across something that doesn't serve you in your highest and greatest good, would you like me to remove it and for it to never come back?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Just so you know, Jody, I'm in your head. I'm all up in your head.
Oh, you must be having a grand old time up there.
I tell you, I am.
Oh, Jody, you got to DM me after so that I can tell you what I see. And Robin, you got to remind me to tell you too.
Well, I will try to remember, but there's no guarantee. We'll
Should
say
have brought with me, but I was rushing, so like I could write stuff down in case I forget for people that ask. But oh man.
Oh yeah, I can write it down. I have my notebook right here.
Fine, by the way it is. Oh.
As we're working, I'll just talk a little bit. You'll notice that, like, Kate and I we have the same foundation: medical medium information, Eileen and Amy, and then we serve our purpose from there. So our purposes are different, but they're founded in the same place. If that makes any sense, like a plant, right? We have the same dirt. I don't want to call it dirt, like composting. Like our soil is the same, and we grow separately. And there's so you'll notice sometimes I'll reply to things and sometimes she'll reply to things because we do have a lot of overlap. But then there are some things like I cannot legally say, so Kate will take those, which serves really well because that is more in tune with Kate. So just like, I don't know, like I've had a couple comments. I'm like, yeah, I can't legally comment on that, but Kate can. because she's in Hong Kong and I'm in Florida, and the laws are different. So anyway, we're still working. We're still working. So Jody, when you start to feel like a reprieve, does something like a switch flip or a trigger happen so you go back into that adrenalized state? Yeah, because I see something. It's like it like has a marionette, like and it has these strings, right? And it's like doing this. And so every time you start, like, okay, I can get through this. Okay, I'm feeling better. It's like it pulls a string, and then you go back into that horrible place. And then it'll pull a different string and a different string, and then you start going in these like perpetual loops to nowhere, and you get stuck in this whirlwind of stuff. And it's like, stop, and you try to stop thinking.
Yes. Yeah, and I'm sure you're getting it too. Like, it hits so many ages because this has been happening on repeat for like a really, really long time. Like this what you're feeling is it's not just something that's like it's not just new. It's been sitting there, and what I'm also getting is that it's probably quite ancestral as well, because this isn't from this lifetime. It goes way back, and I managed to help you like just to cope with it now, because I was drawn to do something really specific for you, which I'll share with you in a DM probably. And yeah, but I would like to do so much more. But Robin, what are you getting now?
I want to cut.
I'm getting that my bit is done for today, because I can't. I'm getting that it's really sensitive, and I can't go really as much as I want to, but I can't go really deep because it would just be uprooting way too much too fast. But let's see how Robin goes.
Yeah, to me, your work felt more in the gut and the more like deeper stuff, and I'm like in the brain, where it's like this thing is like pulling strings to keep your brain going in circles, and like this crazy feeling like, why can't I get out of this? So I want to cut these strings, and to me, if the strings are cut, they just kind of fall, and this kind of goes away. But then there's some healing that will need to be done, because the thought patterns are already kind of conditioned to go in those directions. So, yeah, I think that light meditation would be great to pull in after this. But oh, sorry. Yeah, just know that it's gonna stir up things that are kind of calm, but that light's going to come in and disrupt that darkness that's kind of calm, that's already settled, like not in the head, but in the heart and the gut. And then, so just be prepared for that and work with the other angels to help you get rid of it. Okay? Process and release it without you feeling a lot of the effects. So, like, put the condition on there, like, I don't want to experience any trauma. So even when that stuff is coming up, it's not going to hit your memory banks or your, just put those conditions on, and they'll do the best they can not for those to happen. Sometimes it happens because it's imperative, like it must happen to get, like, to push through, right? To like when you have to pull the Band-Aid off, right? The healing is happening, but you have to pull the Band-Aid off, and that hurts, right? So some of that pain is necessary as it leaves, but just put those conditions on it, that you don't experience the trauma and you don't experience discomfort unless it's imperative for your healing. So do that, but really work with the angels to keep this processing and releasing, and just allow it. That's going to be, it can be a little difficult too, because you're going to have to change your thought patterns, because they're kind of conditioned to go in circles on purpose, right? Yeah. And so I'm going to cut these strings. They're still going to want to go in circles, and you're going to have to maybe angel of awareness to help you realize you don't need to be in those circles, right?
I've been doing that. I've been working with
Oh,
Angel
good.
Garden, and I've been
Oh,
doing your
good.
session every day. Every morning I
Nice.
do your session work that I learned from you. So I've been very religious with that. Now I'm doing light meditation. I mean, I'm like,
Amazing. You're
but
on it then. Like you're on it. So I'm gonna cut these strings. So Kate, if you want to go in and just kind of hold her, or do whatever you're guided to do, but I'm feeling like you might want to just hold her as I cut these strings, okay?
I can do that, but I have something. You carry on. I can hold while. No, you carry on doing what you're doing.
Okay.
I can hold while I have to tell her what she needs to know. So what I'm getting is that the reason why spinach soup is so important and so critical, but at the same time, please check with your practitioner whether they're okay with you going on that, is because your neurotransmitters are so fried. The ends of the nerves are so fried, and it's really just, it's so raw, and all these thought patterns are so being affected by that. And we need specifically the what's in the spinach to help to repair that. I don't know how much B12 you're on, but I'm sure your practitioner has got you on the amount that you need. But just really, if you can blend up spinach for yourself, even if you can't do the spinach soup, but if you can blend up some spinach for yourself, and that's going to help with repairing that. What else did they say?
Out.
The reason why spinach soup keeps coming through is because for some reason they keep saying spinach and tomatoes for you. So
you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I haven't had spinach soup in a long time because I can't do it because my gut is so, like, I have to eat butter.
Oh, yes,
I have to eat. But 2 days ago I bought spinach.
oh wow.
We were walking through the store and I was just like,
I love that.
I don't know, maybe I should start trying some spinach. I don't think that I'll do the soup because I can't handle the garlic, the tomatoes and stuff. But maybe I'll start throwing a little bit of spinach in my smoothies with the butter lettuce. It's just weird that I did that.
I love how you're so connected and you went with your gut. It's just it just feels like your brain, the nerves, the neurons and the nerves and everything just are really just craving this to help you get over that hump. Because what I'm getting is that you're doing everything you can spiritually and emotionally every day to help yourself cope. There's already a lot for you with the food wise, but then again, it's pretty much like that for everyone in the MM community, isn't it? But yeah, like you're on the way. It's not fun, but you're getting there. It's lovely to see what's happening in your body right now. And I don't seem to have the right words for it. The way they tell me and the way it's coming out of my mouth, I'm not doing justice to everything.
Okay, Jody, so I have cut those ties. And when I've cut the ties, so like the thingy, the marinette kind of aspect is gone. But what is concerning me is those ties are still connected to things in the brain, and can something else pick up those ties? And I was trying to release them because they're really tied to like heavy metals, right? And so I was trying to release those from around the heavy metals, and I wasn't able to do all of them. Again, some of them, yes, some of them are completely gone, but there's some that weren't ready. They're just not ready, right? Like a little more healing before they can release and go. But I did get some. The marinette part is gone, so I don't see anything else trying to pick them up right now. And like this part of them are completely released, but there are some that still have strings. So, but I removed whatever was doing this, right? But hopefully nothing takes its place. I don't see anything right now, but that doesn't, right now things move around. Okay. Yeah. So I think that's all I can safely do for you right now. Okay.
Hmm.
But how do you feel? I feel like you feel there's like a little whooshiness.
Yeah, I actually just felt that.
Okay.
I feel a little dizzy.
Yeah, that's just from the work I just did, so that should be fine. And also hydrate. That will help. As you know. Everybody here knows that. Hydrate. Yes. Beautiful.
I think I'll tell you the details in
Well, with energy.
too much time. Sorry, I know because I did stuff after Robin, so it's interesting. So yeah, I'll tell you all in a DM.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, Jody. Is there anything else we can do for you right now?
Oh yeah.
Well, I guess that's
Okay.
it. I'll wait to talk to Kate later.
Yeah.
No problem.
Please send us updates because we love those.
Okay. Thank
yes,
you.
please.
All right. Thanks, Jody.
No problem.
Okay.
Just gonna quickly write it down before
There
I
we go.
forget.
I wrote it down. Remind Kate to explain Jody stuff.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and so we had actually again we had I think Anna and Sharon. I think it was Sharon and Anna. So Kate, are you drawn to either one of them?
I keep getting Sharon.
Okay.
What about you?
Oh wait, was it?
Hey, we're fine. We work on all of them.
So I'm gonna hold on if I can get my screen right. Okay, so you're getting Sharon. I'm gonna send Sharon an invite, and she's also proxying for her husband. So we could be getting a combination here. Vancy, I just saw your message. It says, yes, I agree. Can't wait to book my session with both of them together. Ooh, that's exciting. We love working together. That's so fun. That's so fun. Yeah. We can be a lot freer with our words, which is great. Oh, Nancy. Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Oh, hello, Nancy.
Okay.
Hi guys, can you see me? My phone is going the wrong direction.
If you pass, you are.
Sorry, I didn't have my shirt on. I was doing the dishes. It's hot in Texas. I don't know about you, but it's hot. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? But my bra is purple. It's pretty.
Oh, you're so funny. Oh my gosh. I love that.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny. You are so funny. Okay. So, oh, and you know what? Nancy's like, it was Nancy. So we're sorry, Nancy. She requested, I was requesting
sorry.
my person line. Must not be for me today. Oh, sorry, Nancy. But we're going to do another group. So if you're able to set your intentions, even if you can't stay, set your intentions because we'll do another group, okay? Okay, Miss Sharon, give it to us.
I'm in pain. I don't know. My biggest problem, other than my shingles and Lyme disease and everything, is that I react to everything, and I feel tons of darkness around us right now because I keep reacting to everything that is crazy, not even normal. And put on a pair of socks that may not have been washed a million times, and I start to react. The air conditioner filters, the water filters, up my cucumber juice, get very sick. Accidentally overdose on spirulina because I read the bottles wrong. Because did you know spirulina and barley juice jars look the same when you're far away?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So now I'm still recuperating from that. And so I'm just reactions to everything inside, outside. The air conditioner filters, we've gone through 4 sets of filters, 3 sets of filters, I don't know. Trash bags, we had to go through 4 trash bags. Everything is just RO filters, the whole house filters, everything has to be changed all the time because I am reacting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to something. And that is the reason why I cannot have freedom. So I don't think I've ever told you about that one, Robin.
You know, you say that, and I'm like, those new air filters, it's like they're chemically treated. So it's like I want you to put them outside for a couple of days before you use them.
Okay. Because we had some that were like a 10 or 11 MERV, then we went down to 8, and now we're on the most basic known demand. The most basic.
I mean, are they treated with something? Like,
I'm thinking any of them are, because this is like as low as it goes. They're 1 inch thick, they're not 4 inches. And then my lips started getting red, itching and stinging, nerve pain. One day on one of the sets of filters, I was in bed because of a headache, the allergies, the sinus, the drainage, the coughing, the sneezing. Right now is the minimal amount that I've had, the itching and stinging all over. It's crazy. And that's my this week's reaction. So it's always a reaction to something.
and to me, it's like liver healing and then chemical also. But there's like there's a healing part that's
Yes, the itching is the healing, like the livers.
yeah, like liver is healing, and therefore shifts are being made, and it's being misconstrued as like a chemical attack. Does that make sense? So,
I'm writing it down.
Kate, just to have some clarification, they're saying don't even worry about it. Like it's basically trust, Robin. But I do want to see, Kate. Can you look at those air filters, and like to me, there's like a treatment sprayed on them or something, and like before.
To me, it looks like it looks like it needs to sit out in the sun for a while to air before they can.
Yeah, I'm like, I want her to have it outside for a couple days before she uses it in her house.
Oh yes.
Okay. Because it's like before it's made, whatever cloth or whatever textile they use to make those, there's I want to say like an herbicide or there's something on it, and then it's formed into the air filter, and that to me that is floating around your house and you're inhaling that. But
it's no good fun.
Right, yeah. So if you could look, like, put them outside. I'm thinking like 2 or 3 days. 3 days, I'm feeling better. 3 or 4 days. How about you, Kate? What do you think on that?
Do we run the air conditioner without the filters?
Keep the ones you have in, right? Your new ones, put outside in the air for like 4 days. How many days are you getting, Kate?
Like three is enough, but if she 4 is okay, but 3 should be enough.
Okay.
Like as long as they.
We went through our first set of filters. We are going to sell them. The second set of filters we returned. The brand new basic ones that are 1 inch, the cheapest, $5. We kept those. So should I keep the one? I have 4 of them. So maybe just have 2 in and then put 2 out in the sun and then switch them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like leave
whatever you have. Basic air filters.
Like right now, yeah, that's okay. But like there's something on there that needs to air out. Because I see like these chemicals, like not a lot, but like chemical, like floating around, like these particles floating around in the air inside your house. And it's like it's coming from those air filters. So put those outside, let them hang out 3 to 4 days, and then use them. But what you're using right now is okay. You don't need to change them right now. Just take the ones that you're going to use next, put them outside. And in 4 days, then change them.
Okay, because the ones that are in there right now are brand new. They've only been in there a couple of days. They're the third set. They're the least powerful, the least toxic of all of them. And they're still toxic.
Right. So put the next ones you're going to use, put those outside. Let them air out. I mean, if you want to put a fan in front of them to air them out, do it. But put them outside to air out for like 3 to 4 days, and then use them.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, let's get to your liver. Because this is actually good news. This is good news.
While you were talking, I hope you don't mind. Because I was just being drawn to the nerves and the liver, so I just went in. Sorry, I didn't give a heads up. It was just like, But yes, please continue what you were saying. I just want to let you know. Sorry.
Oh, no, that's okay. I was like, oh, good. You've already started. So that's wonderful. So the liver, there's healing going on. So
Oh yeah.
you're doing, I know you're following medical medium like to the T. And doing the best you can because you're so sensitive. And and right now you're recovering. So you've had you overdid it with some sensitivity, right? So you're a little on high alert. Like your nerves are a little on high alert right now.
Okay.
Because for the spirulina that you said, right?
Yes.
But the liver is actually healing. So the new things that feel like you're being extra sensitive to, and it's kind of new, that's actually a sign of healing. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Like I added another tablespoon or so of cucumber juice, got real sick. So I had to lower it back down.
Yeah.
So I mean everything. So was that normal? I have 2/8 of a cup plus 1 tablespoon. So 1/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon.
That's amazing. Because when we first met, it was
nothing. But then I went up to 3/8 of a cup and then deathly ill. When that hadn't happened before recently since you had helped me heal. So
could I ask for your liquid intake? Do you drink honey, like lemon water, daily? What is the liquid that you're using to flush toxins out of your body?
water and water juice, very little cucumber juice, 1/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon. My body can't handle anything. I don't know if you know my story. I've done this for 6.5 years. My body can't handle celery juice, lemon water, all the kinds of stuff. And it's gone a huge backwards in the last year. So whatever I could do, which was maybe 1/2 cup of blueberries, is now 1/8 of a cup of blueberries. I am right now only eating bananas, 2 banana ice creams a day, tons of potatoes, 1/8 of a cup of blueberries, 8 to 10 cups of 4 kinds of lettuces, and sprouts and microgreens. This is all I eat. And then water and minor supplements, meaning like 1/2 a drop of B12, 1/2 a drop of nettle. I'm talking, that's how much I can handle. So, and I've done this 6.5 years. I haven't done it for 6.5 years.
I'm just amazed with how much you're able to do because this is progress, such progress. I'm so proud of you. Wow.
I don't know. You might want to run this by your practitioner that you're working with, but I keep getting that your liver's releasing stuff right now, hence you're getting these reactions. But the problem is that it's not flushing out through your urine and your, like, it needs to, it's like coming out, but then because it's not being flushed out properly, it's hanging out, like it's resurfacing for you. What I'm being told to tell you is this, but I would say check with your practitioner, like lemon water, but not like 1/2 a lemon, like a few drops of lemon in your water, just to help with that. And when I say few drops, they're telling me 3 to 4, like literally 3 to 4 drops of juice in your water and 3 to 4 like per glass that you're having, not for the whole day. Like each time you're having 3 to, okay, sorry, let me change that. So like when you start your day, if you have water, 3 to 4 drops, but as you have more for the rest of the day, they're saying 2 to 3 drops, and then you decrease accordingly for the rest of the day. But the start of the day, 3 to 4 drops, yeah. Because
I have never been able to have lemon water. If I have 1 drop, I will be crippled for a whole day.
Okay, then yeah, I would with your practitioner because that's what they're telling me, but I don't know. You see, the problem here is that even though that's what they tell me, if this is going to raise your anxiety levels and get you super adrenalized, then it's going to be counterproductive anyway. So don't do it unless you feel your body and your mind and just like your soul feels safe doing it, like you feel held doing it. But if you don't feel held doing it, if it brings you like, this might, then don't. Totally
the reaction is that, like the other day, I have 3 or 4 too many blueberries, crippled for the whole day, crippled, not moved for the whole day. 3 or 4 too many blueberries, just blueberries, 3 or 4, not 3 or 4 cups, 3 or 4. overdose. Oh, too many over the 1/8 of a cup. It's crazy. It is so crazy. I mean, what did I do the other day? I can't remember. Uh, I can't remember. I've had too many reactions lately. It's constant. So I know I used to be able to do the trampoline. I used to be able to do yoga. I used to be able to walk. And a year ago, I had to stop because of stress level triggering the shingles. And so my body stopped being able to take the small things that it could do. And so, yeah,
Yes.
no celery
Very
juice,
fine.
the lemon water. I want to know how to get it out of my body. I want to do trampoline. I want to walk. I want to do yoga. I was so strong. This is a year ago after a healing journey. And so I've gone tremendously backwards. But I was never able to do celery juice. I was never able to do more than 1 drop of lemon water. And now I test it. I'm petrified to do one drop.
Don't do something that you're petrified to do then. No.
Yeah.
What they tell you is that you need to feel safe and held to do it. You need to. If you don't feel safe and held, it's going to totally be counterproductive.
Yeah.
Karen asked, do you squeeze the drops from a fresh lemon cake? Yes. Yeah. Preferably from a fresh lemon. Well, let me just share, since Karen asked that question. So I don't know if many of you have listened to the fruit picking meditation. So basically what happens is that, I don't know whether you guys have your own lemon tree but basically when you pluck, if you do fruit picking or whatever, when you pluck the lemon from the tree, you're basically, I'm losing the words right now. Like you're giving the tree its purpose. You're feeding the tree's soul. So when you have its fruit, it has the soul, like a part of the soul of the tree, basically, right? So when you slice that open and you squeeze those drops, it's like, it's sort of, one, fulfilling the purpose of the tree. 2, you're letting that, of course, you're getting the vitamins, the minerals, so forth, but you're also getting a spiritual element from the tree, which is your purpose, the tree's purpose, the tree's essence. It sort of goes in you. And so like for Sharon's case, that's not going to be possible because it's too adrenalizing. So whenever you're doing healing, it's always a very fine balancing act. And with the fine balancing act, you always take into consideration the physical, the emotional, the spiritual. There's so much that goes on there. And then you have to just sort of weigh it out with what you're experiencing. And so it's never easy. But oh man, but Sharon, you're such a trooper. I love how you're so despite everything that's going on, you're just so amazing. Like, wow, you have such a strong spirit. That's the biggest message I'm getting. You have such a strong spirit. Like you have so much going on, but your gut is like, I'm forging on with, I don't care.
Thank you.
That comes very, very clearly for me.
It's hard to see that when you're going through it. I have so many, like Karen and Robin, who are on the line, they're going through so much more. So mine is nothing compared to theirs. So I don't want to trivialize theirs because mine is nothing compared to that. But how if I can't do the lemon water, how am I supposed to get this out of my body if I can't do the trampoline anymore?
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. We're here for you. And also daily, how do you say this? Like you already pray to the angels. They can help you flush that out. Like the most beautiful thing about medical medium information is that even if lemon water doesn't work, there's always going to be some other way. Lemon water doesn't work, trampoline doesn't work, there's the angels. Angels don't work, like you're not feeling the angels, there's the meditations. If there's always something, because like the breathing light meditation, 1, that's going to help. 2, I'm getting a message that even fruit picking meditation is so going to help you as well, because it's not just about consuming the foods, it's about connecting with the foods itself. And there's something blocking you there, and hence that's why when you have way too much blueberries, wild blueberries, like that, like there's some kind of emotional link there that's blocking you. Hence you're not able to receive it. So don't worry about doing the physical part that's going to heal you, because there's all these other ways in information that's going to work for you. One way doesn't, there's this way. This way doesn't, there's that way. So you're good. You're safe. You're held. Do whichever one makes you feel safe, makes you feel held, makes you not adrenalized. That's definitely the biggest thing that I'm getting right now.
The one that I do the most is I pray to the angels, and I pray for all you guys and everybody we know. And I do this weird ritual out in the backyard, talking to the trees and the squirrels and my dead dad. And I am the craziest person in the neighborhood, sitting here talking to every part of my body, saying, darkness be gone, like every organ in the body for everyone I know. And I look like cuckoo crazy out there. And then I go, thank you, squirrels. Thank you, trees. Thank you, bird feeders. I'm thanking butterflies. I'm thanking everyone as I walk in the door. And that's all I can do now. Now, the fruit picking thing, I know that, Robin, you had mentioned for me to do the fruit picking one, and I tried it, and then I ended up depressed the next day. My goal is not to get depressed or sick from them. And the meditations make me sick, and I don't know when my body's going to be strong enough to do it. Or if it's a psychological thing, like what you're saying, where your soul's so afraid that you're reacting anyway.
Now that when you, okay, so you know how when we work on you on Thursdays, you get that Mack truck feeling like a day or two later, right? Like you feel that work hitting your body.
Yes.
When you do meditation and you wake up that way the next day, that's the same effect. That's that healing kicking in. Okay? So
and I don't mind that. It's the depression, the suicidal depression. That's what I mind.
Okay, so yeah, okay. I didn't realize the suicidal thingy was there, but I'm like, the depression, bring in more light until it goes. But yeah, okay. I tell you what, this is what I was when you and Kate were discussing. I was being told the next time you go to the grocery store, go to the lemons. Don't buy them, just touch them. Be the crazy woman who touches the food and is like, one day I am going to be able to get you. I'm going to be able to drink you or eat you. And I look forward to that day. So let's really open that relationship with the lemons. Just hold them and then put them back down. You don't have to say it out loud, okay? But connect with the lemons and know that one day you're going to be healed enough to be able to use those lemons in your water, in your cooking, however you want to do them. But really start, forming a relationship with the lemons. And see, Jenny says, you are amazing, Sharon, with a big heart. And Jody says, Sharon, I'm cuckoo crazy right along with you. I am too. Like, I get up, I take my doggies outside, and I stand and I stare at the trees, and I talk to, like, there's the sun, angel of sun, and I connect with God, and I ground myself, and I declare sovereignty. And if anybody is ever listening, and I'm talking to the trees and the birds,
I hear you.
I'm saying my morning prayers, and then I go through my angels. So it's so funny. I mean, the angels, not my angels, but the angels.
Sure.
So Anna says much healing, Sharon. But yeah, I think really forging a relationship with the lemons right now would be wonderful for you to do.
Well, I have them in the house for my husband, and I make his water.
Oh, well, there you go. Really, become friends with them.
Learn how to juggle them. How about that?
That works too, but really become friends with them. So we want to heal this PTSD. That's really not serving you in anything positive.
Okay.
Jody says, when I go for a walk, I wear my earbuds so people don't think I'm talking to myself. That's so smart.
I like it.
I love it. We're all going to be doing that.
I pretend, if I'm walking the neighborhood, I pretend I'm a ventriloquist and I talk through my teeth. So I talk like this. So nobody.
Michelle says, you're so cute. And Anna says, I love that, Jody. Yeah, that's hilarious. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I have not worked on you at all yet. Kate, have you worked on her yet?
I've been working on her liver and her nerve. It's so right. Like I'm really getting very strongly that there's so much going because your liver is actually releasing stuff. Your liver is really slowly and surely releasing stuff, and yes, and your gut is just so your spiritual gut is so strong. Like you have such a purpose and you have such a drive. It's so beautiful. Your nerves are definitely so raw, and it's just sort of aggravating the sensations. So I run light through the nerves to sort of help you with that and help the nerves heal. as for the liver, like what I managed to do was sort of, yeah, sort of, I managed to hold it and managed to sort of, I think it was like clear off whatever could be cleared just to help with the healing. But yes, Robin, do you feel called to do more?
Well, I haven't done anything, so I was just gonna do something.
We can like, we have some time. Okay, we
Yeah,
overran,
yeah,
but it's okay. We can just do Sharon, and then we'll be okay for the day.
yeah. I'm gonna see, like, I'm just gonna see where I get guided. I might be guided to stop because Kate's done enough, but let me just see.
Sure. I'll continue.
Okay, so I'm gonna do more energetic work, more spiritual work. So Kate did more physical work, and I'm gonna hit some of that emotional stuff, okay? Very gentle work, though. It's very gentle. I just get a feeling of so much, like it's not pride, it's like admiration for what you're doing and admiration for like your spirit and your willpower. Like Kate was saying, like there's just so much support for you. Like you are seen. Like you're seen.
Oh yes, she is. She is. And the trees love it when you talk to them.
Yeah.
They
What
do.
I'm getting is happy. Like the tree nymphs and the little sprites and the fairies, like they all hear you and they're all so happy.
Every tree is named something. I have a different name for each one. One is named Bark.
I love
They
it.
love,
Is
they
it a
find you so.
dogwood?
What?
Sorry, I made a joke.
I didn't hear it.
Is it a dogwood?
No, ha ha ha.
Sorry.
That's Virginia. So
Hey, Sharon, if I run across anything that doesn't serve you in a positive way, would you like me to remove it?
yes.
Would you like it to ever return?
No.
Right. I see you. Whoa. Do you ground yourself when you go outside?
Yes.
Awesome. When you ground yourself, ask the Earthly Mother to help you, okay?
Who is Earthly Mother?
The Earth.
Okay.
Huh.
Sorry.
Okay. I'm just gonna blast you with some light real quick, okay?
Okay.
Let me know if it gets too intense. I love your heart. It's so wonderful. Like, you're like, I want to do so much stuff, but my body doesn't let me.
Mm. I can so see that.
But you're working on it and you're healing. Like, look how far you've come with your food just over the last couple months. I mean, it's amazing. You're doing it. You are doing it.
Thank you.
Okay, and so if you feel like doing the light meditation, do Anthony, have you listened to it yet?
No, I don't come within 10 feet of meditations.
Okay. When you feel called to the breathing light meditation, just do the first. Like he'll say, take a deep breath. He'll like he says, see the light, bring the light down, and then when he tells you to inhale the light, that's where you stop. Well, you like inhale it and then exhale. Do not go any farther than that.
And if you find that after trying that the first time, like, or if even working up to doing that stresses you out, like I think you're already doing it. What I'm being told is that you're already doing a version of it. So yeah, keep watching the sunset.
So the crazy cuckoo stuff I'm doing in the backyard is
perfect.
It's darkness be gone, light come in my body, do this crazy stuff. That's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Keep doing your crazy, like with the bee watching, talk to the bees. If you go to the beach, sit at the beach and talk to the waves about your troubles and get them to wash it away. When you're out in the sun, talk to the angel of sun, complain about your troubles and tell them to take it away. Ask for what you want with the angel of the sun and ask it to give it to you. Like, keep doing all the cuckoo stuff with nature, because that's what's healing. That's what's healing your body. That's what's healing your emotional. And you need it. And they love it. They love it. They're soaking it up. They love how you keep talking to them. They love that they have this connection with you. It's like those people that say your cuckoo should be joining you too.
Yes.
Like, keep going at it.
And when you ground yourself, ask Earthly Mother to help, because she has nourishment for you that you can receive. Okay?
Yep.
And also, she can take some things that you're ready to release. She can accept some of that, and she can also nourish you. So when you're grounding, ask the Earthly Mother to help you with that, okay?
Okay. Release
and
the
she will also help she'll help you stabilize as well.
Okay. Am I doing anything supplement or food-wise correctly?
Doing everything correctly.
Yeah. You're going at the pace you need to. I don't see anything that's,
Okay.
And you might hear back from the trees or you might hear back from them as you do more of your,
I might hear back from them.
Oh yeah.
Are they helping me with all the darkness that's going on around in our household?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Miracles are happening.
Let's look at that for a second. Do you have an upstairs?
What?
Do you have an upstairs?
Yes.
Okay. Like, that's where I was feeling more darkness. Let's Kate, you want to clear that out?
All right, let's do that.
Let's clear your house. We're going to clear your house, okay?
Oh, yes, thank you. Oh my gosh. I've tried it. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna clean it up and also
I've opened
let's
up
talk
windows,
about them.
I've opened up appliances, I've opened up the pantry, I've opened up doors, and I'm going, get out of here. I've done that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
We're gonna clear it and then also around the house too, okay, Kate? Oh, and the attic. The attic.
Yeah.
Okay. All righty.
And the wall, it's like in the frame of the, okay.
Okay. Are you ready?
Yep.
Let's go. So Sharon, if Kate or I come across anything that does not belong in your house, that doesn't have permission to be in your house, may we remove it?
Please do. And get rid of the ghosts. The ghosts gotta go.
And would you ever like it to return?
No.
Okay. Kate, do you see that bald man? The white guy.
Well, I see one in the attic, but I see more red than, I see the color red rather than the bald guy. I don't know whether you get the sensation.
Yeah, I'm not in the attic, so I have a bald guy. Okay.
I was at the second floor, and then I got rid of like something that wanted to stay but wasn't meant to stay there. And then it broke down into tears, but had to go anyway.
Yeah. Okay, you can no longer do that. Would you like to cross? Okay, so I'm gonna cross the bald guy. You're no longer allowed. No, listen to me. And dog. Yes, you have. Okay, so Karen, the bald white guy has crossed, and he really liked to pick on you. Like it was almost like when I think of my brother, like when I was little, and he would just do things to irritate me, and you know, like that. But he did things to irritate you for kind of his enjoyment, but it was like health wise, right? Like he could like communicate with lower level energy thingies like the unforgiving four that are in your body, so he could like ink like tink different things. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but he would like tink. I'm saying ting, and I don't know why, but it's like he would ting different things, right? So but it was kind of amusement for him, kind of boredom for him, kind of just because nothing else to do, right? So he could do that to you. Anyway, he is gone.
Okay.
He apologizes. He's so sorry. He did not understand the significance in your health issues. He did not understand that. He gets it now, and he apologizes, and he says he's going to make it up to you. So we'll see. You'll have to keep us updated on that. That's exciting.
Okay. Is he the one who opened the drawer or was on the wall?
Yes. Yes, he would open things. Sorry, Kate, did I cut you off?
Oh no, I don't think I said anything. I can't remember. But yeah, so there was like this hole where they could go in freely into your home, and I closed that, and then we have an angel guarding that now. In the attic, I put an angel there to guard because that one I managed to get rid of. It was all red, and that wasn't like, that was darkness. That wasn't like ghost. That was like darkness there. That wasn't, yeah. So that one I managed to get rid of, and I'm sorry, I didn't give the souls or whatever I cleared. I didn't ask them for an option. I said, don't worry, the angels will handle you guys, because I was like, this is Sharon's house, and I'm just gonna focus.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, I came across so many, so there was just so many. And so for your second floor, yeah, there was a whole bunch. The biggest one was this lady that wanted to stay, and and yeah, she was like, by the time I told her like, it's your place, you have sovereignty over it, and you decide. She was like literally weeping, but yeah, she had to go as well. And then after that, there was it a guy? Can't remember now, but yeah, so pretty much cleared. I think the exits are, but I feel like there's something missing, like something I have not done. Robin, can you get that?
I was just working on the outside. For some reason, I'm supposed to put up like a light bubble, and then I'll go look. Like I've only been on the first floor, and I do want to say the bald white guy is now saying you gave him validation because he felt seen because of you.
Yeah.
Like he could do something and you would respond. So he knew he was still not alive, but like he knew he still existed. Right?
Because was I talking to him?
Oh.
No, so forcing the behavior. Like it was like he enjoyed doing it, and then your reaction to it sort of just like,
yeah.
Oh cool, getting recognition for what I'm doing. And then, you know, because it didn't matter whether it was a bad reinforcement or a good reinforcement, it was just he felt seen somehow.
Yeah, and like right now it was like you were validating his existence because he didn't feel like he existed anymore. So he was poking you like a brother, right, to get a reaction because that's how he knew he existed. So does that make sense? You were giving him validation of existence. Yeah. That's why he kept doing that. And like Kate said, it didn't matter good or bad. He was still getting a reaction.
Yeah.
So he is cross now. He didn't understand, and he apologizes with like a heart that's like pouring out, right? He's so apologetic. It's like pouring out. And he wants to help. So I'm gonna like I mean, you might get green lights for a whole week, you know, or great parking places for a whole week. I'm not sure how he's going to make this up to you, but he says he's going to make it up to you. So just be on the lookout for that. Frederick, I'm getting the name Frederick. So, yeah, but he's crossed. So let me, that's creepy. Yeah, you know, I don't find it creepy. It's just when souls, when their bodies die and the souls don't go to heaven, what do? Right? He wasn't going to go anywhere to meet other souls. He was going to stay right there because he had wounding that didn't let him cross, right? His soul wasn't complete enough because he had too many fractures, too many wounds to be able to cross. So now he's healed enough to go to cross, but in the interim, he had so many injuries, he wasn't going to leave. Like, he was fine where he was. He was comfortable where he was. He was comfortable aggravating you, right? You gave him validation of existence.
Oh, yeah.
And he was still so angry with himself and so shameful that he wasn't going to venture out anywhere as long as he could stay where he was. So, but now he's crossed, and it's like the heart is literally just pouring out to you, because he didn't see it. He didn't understand, because that soul was still injured, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though he was without a body, he hadn't crossed. He didn't have that healing. And now he does. And he's actually very appreciative of you because he got that healing. And now he's with his wife and with his daughter. And he's just fulfilled. He's fulfilled.
Cool.
Because of you, he got to cross.
Okay.
And I will tell you, sometimes, this has happened to several people. Like, I'll meet somebody and activity will increase where they are until they tell me, and then I can cross them. Like, sometimes they do it on purpose until I find out, or Kate find out, or, you know, somebody that can help them, until you tell them, and then they get the help. So sometimes they just increase the activity to annoy you so much that you tell me, or you tell Kate, or you tell somebody else that can help you.
Yeah, they like to do that. I mean, yeah. Back to, was it Nancy? That said it was creepy. Like, so if you think about it this way, we're all human. We're more than physical. We have our soul. We have our spirit. So it's either whether you're embodied or disembodied. And in that process of like leaving the earth, much like you being birthed into the world, your soul comes with parts, pieces, whether it's connected or not. And like Robin said, it's, if you have your whole soul intact, then it's easy for you to transition and move to where you need to go. And if it's not, then either you get stuck, or, you know, it's until you receive these soul pieces that your soul's health, so to speak, is strong enough for you to move on to where you need to go. So, so yeah, if you look at it from that point of view, it doesn't get so creepy. And also, if you always remember that you have sovereignty over your body, your heart, your spirit, your soul, and your home. You get to choose what you want there and what you don't want there. What some people struggle with is knowing how to clear what isn't supposed to be there. And then that's where people like Eileen, Amy, Robin, myself come in. Like, that's where we can help. But so these things, they cannot bother you. They cannot bother you like directly on you without you sort of allowing or giving it space. But of course, it can bother like stuff in your home. But like I said, if you maintain the sovereignty, like, this is my home, you need to, and if you do it in the right way, then and you block whatever entrances need to be blocked. The angels are there to protect. Like, they can stand guard and they can watch, because there's like so many of them. Then yes, then it helps. So it's I would say that disembodied souls are less creepier than human beings, because human beings, you can put your boundary up, but they can just go smashing right through it. But
Right.
with disembodied souls, if this is my boundary, this is my boundary, and you're not penetrating through it. They can't. They simply can't. They can keep bothering, like they can keep hitting your boundary and like annoying you, but they're not gonna. It's still different. Like humans, they can just like
Destroy you.
I'm not gonna use these kids are watching, but like they can just disregard your boundary completely. Whereas and it's harder to get rid of them. Whereas for disembodied souls that keep hitting your boundary, and even if they do cross that boundary, much like what Robin experienced many lives back, where she set the boundary for the what's it called, that like the healing circle, when you set and something cross, like it's easier to push them out. You just reset your boundary very clearly and then you push them out. So I'm not sure if this helps you guys here with perspective, but yeah.
I'm feeling from what I've learned from you guys and other people, the reason why I can't progress right like the rest of the world is because darkness is stopping me, PTSD, trauma, and stuff like that. Is this darkness that was in my home in any way, was that keeping me from healing? And
Yep,
the darkness
definitely.
you got rid of.
Yep.
So it's removing a blockage right now just by you guys doing that.
Yes.
That's what I'm getting. Yeah.
Well, Frederick, what was his problem?
He didn't have one. He didn't.
Yeah.
He needed healing.
He thought he was being funny.
Well, for sometimes, like it was entertainment, but it was validation that he was existing. Like, because he didn't have a body anymore. He was just a soul, right? So he can't see himself in the mirror, so to speak, right? Because he doesn't have eyes. He doesn't have ears, you know? So he can't see himself. He doesn't have hands to look. But like he can mess with some things and can get validation from you.
From your reaction.
So,
And it's interesting, all the souls that were hanging out, it was sort of it's sort of the similar tune that Robin is saying, like they enjoyed hanging around because they felt like not that they were needed, but they felt seen in your home for some reason.
yeah,
Is it because I'm a clairsentient and I feel things?
probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Probably. So they enjoyed that bit, but it was really limiting your healing. They were aggravating, and so it's good that they have gone out and that we've set the boundaries super clear for your home now.
And they were
I just feel like
they were limiting my husband's healing. In my opinion.
sorry.
They were limiting my husband's healing as well.
Yes, definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
Yes, but there's another factor to your husband's stuff that
But
we will need permission to remove
Permission from me or him?
him.
Technically, I'm his boss. I make sure he knows that. He's very aware of that. I'm a Virgo, please.
Oh,
Oh
me too. Oh, me too.
I'm September 1. What are you guys? I'm September 1. What are you guys?
I'm 4.
You're
You're
4?
the 4th? I'm the
And-
16th.
And you're the 16th. Very cool. That's my father-in-law. Okay. And the 4th is my sister-in-law.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Are any of you as anal retentive type A OCD as I am?
I used to be. I've loosened up as I heal. Oh, and Monique says September 20th.
There is no
Karen says
the word loosened up in my household.
Oh,
Huh?
I missed that. I'm sorry, Sharon. Can you repeat that?
There's no such thing as loose in my house. Very.
You know what? As you heal, things will soften.
My husband will thank you.
Yeah.
I used to be so like I come from a really strict household. Like if you spill something on the table, it's not that you get a cloth and clean it. It's like, which cloth do you get to clean it? Like, don't get the wrong cloth. And how do you wipe it? Are you going to wipe it such that it spills onto the floor? You're going to get scolded. But like, you have to wipe it the right way. You're going to get the right stuff. You're going to, It's so that's ingrained in me. But as I healed, with the celery, like all these things lifted slowly but surely, like it was amazing. Even my husband was like, "You used to be so particular about, like, like it was what your family used to do. You were the same." And it lifts. It really does lift, and it's amazing. It brings you such freedom. Your
I
mind
never
sort of
had
just
freedom. I was this way when I was born. That would be fantastic.
Yeah. I was very toxic. I was very toxic and controlling and manipulated so I could get my way because it had to be a certain way, right? Like, had to be a certain way. Yeah, all that, well, I hope all that is gone, but I'm probably not all of it, but most of it is gone because, yeah, it just doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me anymore. And it used to be incredibly important. And
Right.
it's not anymore. Not. So we have a couple questions here. Where did we leave off? So Karen says, is there someone that previously resided in Sharon's house? No, but the bald guy, the older bald guy, like he lived in the neighborhood. If that makes sense. Nancy says, I'm dealing with something like this. My mental health is tanked in a bad place. Oh my gosh. Please set your intentions because we're about to do a group. Okay? Please set your intentions. And I hope we can help with that. So Sarah says, LOL, love that. Yay, we did something awesome. And then Sarah also says, if you just say to leave, is that enough? Like I've heard if you're angry / in a low emotion, it can make it stay where as if you come from compassion, it works. It depends. I think it depends. Like, it's the intention. It's the intention behind it. I want you to go. The end. Right? And if it tries to come back, I'm like, no, you're supposed to go. And if you don't leave, I'm going to call the angels and the angels will make them leave. So the end. But if you're like, don't call me here anymore. Like, there's no intention behind that, right? The intention is fear, not get out. So it's really like, where's the intention?
That's right. Like sometimes they bother my kids in my kids' room, and I'm like, no, you need to get out now. Like, I can sound angry, I can sound really firm, but it's like, no, this is my boundary. You are not crossing my boundary.
Yeah.
I am keeping my kids and my home safe. You need to go now. And it just, and like Robin says, if you don't go, I'm going to get this to help me. I'm going to get that to help me. Like, there's all sorts of ways. So you just have to, you have to hold the intention really strong in your heart. And then it holds. Yeah.
And I'll give you an example because it's popping into my head and I'm like, nah, I shouldn't share. But then I'm supposed to tell you. Okay. So I keep my space clear. So I know if something comes in, I ask it what it wants. Why is it here? Yada, 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 whatever. So, anyway, I had something come in the middle of the night. Not in the middle of the night. I was getting ready for bed. So I was heading down that hallway, about to put on my nightgown, and something jumped on my back. And I'm like, what? And for one, I'm going to bed. Don't bother me. Like, you've missed your shot to talk to me today, right? I'm already going to bed. And this thing jumps on my back? Like, what? No. And I'm like, get off. And it didn't listen. And then I'm like, okay. So, wait, no. First time it got off, but then it came back. And I had already set the boundary for it not to come back. Well, I looked a little deeper, and the soul was autistic when it had a body. So it still thought it was autistic, and it's not autistic because that's a body thing. That's heavy metals in the brain. It no longer has that, but it was so conditioned in its life to be autistic. That's how it identified. So it didn't understand rules, boundaries, regulations, anything like that. Like nobody else's space because it was never taught that. Unfortunately, right? But it wasn't able to go to heaven because it was so broken, because it was never taught that it had free will or power within itself. So I was able to look a little deeper, and I was able to cross him. But did I make him stay? I made him wait outside like everybody else has to wait outside until I did a crossing. And he did that. But I had to show him that he was no longer autistic because he did not have a body. So then the soul started to heal, right? It started to realize, oh, I'm able to do things on my own. I'm not a victim anymore. So, and over the next day or two before I was able to cross it, when it was waiting outside, it was healing and it was coming together, right? It was building strength. And so when I was able to do a crossing, it went straight up. It was a little boy. He went straight up. Like he was a little boy when he passed. But so it's like the intention. And then if that's not working, really sit with it and say, why is it here? But really, just hold the boundary. I don't know if I should have shared that with you. Was that too much, Kate? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I think it was perfect. It sets the tone so clearly. Like when you are an embodied soul, your physical, your emotional, your spiritual, it's all interrelated. So when your body moves on, like when your body sort of just, and
your body
time for your body dies, time for your soul to move on. Sometimes these things, when your soul hasn't healed fully, all these things come into play, like all these states come, which is why it's so important that while you're alive to keep working on it. And even if the physical aspect is difficult to heal, there are all these other parts that you can work on, which eventually will help you get to heal the physical bit. So like, for instance, with Sharon, we were saying, keep doing the cuckoo stuff. Keep going at it. Because it works. It will bring you to a point when the physical stuff will get easier, and it works. We're so conditioned to think that we are just a physical being on earth. Like, for instance, when we have babies, they just, what's the ultrasound? What's the heart rate? We've been so conditioned since we've had babies, or since we were babies, that's just focus on the physical. Disregard everything else. That's just crazy. That's just cuckoo stuff. See, we even give names to the stuff that's legitimately real. We disregard it. We make fun of it. But it is something that actually moves the needle. It is something that when physical parts are hard to heal, all these other aspects come into play. And it's something that I keep telling my kids so strong, that you're more than what you see in the mirror. You have to connect to that. You have to, even the trees, the trees are more than just the physical tree standing there, the flowers, there's all this life to it. There's all this dimension to it that people need to remember, that people need to talk about, that people need to teach their kids. Because if we forget all this, then that's how the world just keeps progressing in this crazy state.
Yeah. And when you connect with the trees, you're doing a meditation. When you connect with the moon, you're doing a meditation. So you're already doing these meditations. You're just not aware of it, but they're okay for you, right? Those meditations are okay for you. So just build from there, which is great. Yeah. So now it's like, somebody mentioned the tree meditation. And I can't remember which book it's in, but yeah, Anthony has a tree meditation where you where you grow your roots and you connect with the roots of the tree. Like that might be the next step.
That's exactly what I do.
Okay, so see, you're already doing a medical medium meditation. That's just intuitively. Yeah. Intuitively, you're doing it. So see, you can do meditation. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, I was talking the fruit meditation, the moon meditation. Those kind of meditations, for some reason, kick me into severe depression. That's
healing. That's healing.
Yeah. Just go slow. Stick to the ones in the book. Time, and eventually you will definitely be able to get to the, if you're feeling brave enough and it doesn't trigger your adrenals too much, your anxiety and too much to try, then yeah. But if you're not feeling it, just stick to what works. Stick to that first, and build up slowly. Don't rush it.
And when you're holding those lemons in your kitchen and you're connecting with them and you're like, I'm going to be able to eat you one day, right? That's a meditation. That's a
You
meditation.
can even do that with any healing food that you want.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I need
And
to hold celery.
There you go. Because that's like, it's intertwining you with the celery and the celery with you. And so it's getting your body, it's preparing your body for it. And it's preparing the celery for you and the lemons for you. Like, they adapt to what we need if we give them the time to do it. So, like, I think Anthony said one time on a radio show a long, long time ago, like, just as you walk by, touch them, touch your food. Like, you walk by your dog and you pet your dog. I walk by my bananas or my pineapple and I touch it as I go when I remember. I used to be a lot better at this. I'm not so much anymore, but now I want to be. Like, it adapts to you, so it can be more healing for you. So,
Oh, yes.
but that's that's meditation, right? So you're already doing it. You're healed enough to be able to do your own kind of meditation right now, which is wonderful.
Okay.
So Karen says, is there an open portal in Sharon's house? Not anymore because Kate closed it. Yay, Kate. Anna says, this is healing. Yay! Happy Lemon Healing says, great question, Sarah. Sarah, did I answer your question? I hope I did. I hope Kate and I answered it. So if we didn't, please make a comment. Sarah says, that makes sense. Thank you. Okay, so I guess we did. Okay, cool. Okay, so Vassie says, this would be an awesome class to have so much on this topic. Yes, I was thinking about doing an entity class.
You should do
A what class?
An entity class.
Entity class.
Entities. Yeah, like disembodied souls. Which would be angels, guides, people that have walked the earth, people that have, like, souls that have walked the earth and souls that haven't walked the earth. I'll tell you, I communicate more with souls that haven't walked the earth. For some reason, that's my part. Like, I would love to be Matt Frazier and to be, like, able to connect with people that did walk the earth, but yeah, I'm not so good with that. Okay, Anna says, this is so amazing. Yay! Sarah says, wow. Ooh, we have some great noises going on. Anna says, thank you for sharing. Oh, you're welcome. I hope that was for my story. Because like, at the end, I was like, well, why did I say that? I can't remember why I told that story. My brain fog. Brenda says, that's so beautiful. Glad you shared. Yeah. And I hope it takes some of the fear away. Like, if you know you have a ghost, talk to it. Ask it why it's there, what it wants, what's it doing. Can you help it? Or do you need to call Robin or Kate or Amy or Eileen to help remove it? Or do you want to learn how to remove it? And then you can call any four of us too. Like, we could do that. So Karen says, thank you for sharing this. So very interesting. Ooh, it's one of my favorite topics. Jody says, I love hearing these things because it teaches me so much. Yay, I'm so happy about that. Svetlana! Mwah. Hello, gorgeous. I'm sorry. Oh, my gosh. I got a message from you today. I'm so sorry I was a little short. My mom is in the hospital, so it's been a couple days of craziness. So anybody who's talked to me over the last 2 days, sorry. I don't know how I was responding to people. I may have been pretty short with some people just because, dealing with some stuff. Okay, Karen says, I would love that entity class. Yes, please do. Ooh, yay. I was trying to figure out if I needed to just work it into the sessions class, because you have to know, like, to work with them safely, you would want to do a session, right? Or a journey. And Eileen teaches you how to do journeys. I can teach you how to do sessions. If you want a journey, they're amazing. I journey all the time, but Eileen is where you need to learn that. Eileen and Amy, I'm not a teacher for that. Actually, Kate may be able to teach that. Kate, I don't want to put you on the spot, but that might be something you could do.
Eileen and Amy. But I use it. I use what they teach me to teach my kids. So But I would still recommend Eileen and Amy because they have that amazing course,
Yeah.
like, which is so transformational for people. I think I really love that. Like, but of course, I always say, like, which when you're choosing a practitioner, go with what your heart calls you to. Because I have had so many times where I reached out, like, before me getting here, like, I reached out to a practitioner because, like, I felt like I had a calling to reach out to somebody. And then I reach out to them, but then after that, it was like, no, that's not it. And then I pivot and go with whatever. So whenever you're praying or you're trying to figure out what's your next step, what you need to do, just always ask the angels to guide you. If not, step out in nature while your mind is like, something like writer's block, like just go out in nature, and then you will get the information you need to help yourself.
And I want to add really quick to that. As I was healing, like my practitioner would recommend different things. So, and it was like, but that was just a stair step. So I would, like there were some people I'd watch on YouTube or Facebook or something, and I would watch them for a little while, you know what? And then I outgrew. I outgrew that. I learned that what I was supposed to learn from them, and I moved up to something else, right? A different person. I was still with my same medical medium practitioner, but like, and then I would move up to somebody else when I learned enough what I needed to do from them. Because there are practitioners at different levels so that you can have stair steps, right?
Yep.
So like when you learn what you need to learn from me and you go somewhere else, that's wonderful, right? Because you're still healing and you're still going up, right? Okay. So Jenny says, I lost connection for a while. Love to hear about how you can connect with the food's energy by holding it. Yeah, Anthony said that. You hold your food. I think he said like 30 seconds or something before you eat it. Like you really connect with it. I think, not Reclaimers of Health, Homegrown Healers, like several years ago, they like went out into their garden and they're like, hello, garden, you are growing for me, and they introduced themselves to the plants and the plants to them, and I can't remember, it's been a couple of years since I've watched it, but like they said, okay, you're growing to feed me, to help me heal. So, and the plants do that. That's why it's wonderful to be able to grow your own food, because it really is tailored to your needs. I love that.
Yes.
But I'm pretty sure Anthony said, and this has been a while, and please, my brain does not recall a lot, but like, just touch it as you walk by, just like a dog, right? Just touch it. So it gets your energy, and then it can start tailoring itself to you. And then like before I eat my pineapple, I eat a pineapple every day because it's so good. I mix it with wild blueberries. Anyway. So like you hold it and you just let it feel you and you feel it. And I don't do this. I used to do this a lot and I haven't done this in a while. So I'm glad this is coming up because I need to start doing this again. And just really, it's beautiful when you start connecting with them because they have such gratitude, and then you feel that gratitude. And then when you eat it and it's really working for you a lot more than if you didn't connect with it, then it really is a different digestion. You get more nutrients, right? And that, as Kate was saying before, it's so funny, it's going full circle, right? As Kate was saying before, that's fulfilling the purpose of that tree, right? So that tree feels that. Oh, it's so wonderful. I love it. That's good feels. That's good feels, y'all.
I love how you brought that up.
Because
something told me like, okay, we need to repeat that bit, and then you just did it. I was like, oh.
Perfect. We work so well together.
Keep there,
okay,
like,
Buddy says, entity class, yes, please. Ooh, yay. We will do it. Svetlana, hello, sweet girl.
hello.
Jenny, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. My brain just like went blank for a second. Jenny, yes, I have one in our house, the woman that built the house originally. Yes, You think you have a ghost, call Robin. And now you can call Kate. So now there's 2 of us. Well, and also Amy and Eileen. Philana, sorry to hear about your mom. Oh, thank you. Hope she gets better soon. I do too. I do too. Monique says, right, I remember that. Tell them your name. They are like your friends. Yeah, they can be. If they're, yeah, they totally can be. But they also have, they still have free will, right? And they still have wounding. So
Yeah.
some of them, yes, are going to be your friends and they're going to be beneficial. Some of them are not so beneficial, right? So really, it's like a human without a body. So some you can trust, some you cannot. You just figure it out. And if any of them feel like rainbows and unicorns, that's not human. And get that out quickly, right? People don't feel that way. Like, things of the light don't feel like cotton candy and unicorns and sparkly stuff, right? They feel peaceful. Something feels like cotton candy and unicorns and shooty stuff, get that out. That's a masquerader. Okay, so Anna says, I love growing my own food. Too bad it's a short season. Well, I'm glad you get to grow your own food. That's amazing. Yeah, they grow specifically for your own needs. You're right. Yeah, Anthony says, I don't know when he said that or where he said that, but he said it. So Anna, if you remember, please let us know. Okay, so we got all. Sharon, I'm so sorry. We probably should have let you go before all that happened.
I'm sorry. I had to get up and go pee. I was going to get away my pants if I didn't. If I had to run. Sorry about that.
Oh, I didn't even notice you left. Didn't even notice.
Good.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Yeah, yeah, I didn't even notice. I'm sorry, I didn't notice that. But I'm
Sorry,
glad that you
I'm
went. That's very important.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, keep us
Okay.
posted on that.
how do I get
Keep
out?
us
Oh, what?
oh no, but keep us posted on your home and how you're feeling. Like
Okay.
it'll be something we will. But as in, how do you get out of the live? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, I don't know how to get over it. But one question
I'll
is,
do that.
for my birthday, I'm supposed to have an appointment with you guys. Now that you guys did this tonight, when is the time you think is good for me to do that appointment? It'd have to be a Monday or Tuesday.
Up to you. Really.
We'll have to check our calendar. Send us a message. Send one of us, send a message. Yeah, Kate has a harder schedule to work in, so send her a message. And then she can let you know, and then y'all can let me know.
Okay.
Can you
All right.
hear? I'm sorry, Kate, I didn't hear that.
Oh no, we can do a group chat as well. Like we can have 3, and then it might be easier to coordinate that way. Yeah.
Before we let you go, Sharon, I wanna tell you, like Kate said, there's something else, and I tell you, Kate, I got that. Okay.
Oh.
I got that, and then I kind of light bubbled your house, and I light bubbled your house, so I didn't need to do your yard because it's being taken care of already by all your friends. So, yeah.
What does that mean? It would be taken care of by the friends.
By your tree friends and your butterfly friends and yeah. I didn't need to bubble your yard. And they happily said no need.
All righty.
I love when that happens.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so Anna says, I cannot remember where I heard it, probably in the Life-Saving Foods. And Jenny says, the Growing Your Own Food Show podcast, I think it was in. Yeah, I'm sure. Like, if it's named that, I'm sure that's where we heard it. It's funny, I can't even remember the name. And it's like, growing your own food. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Betsy said, oh, now I want to do a session just for my house, just for my home. Oh,
There's so
fun.
like I don't know if you know, but like there's actually so much that this work brings. Like it comes like to your home. I mean yourself, your home, an extension of that. It's a really wide parameter, I would say, that comes along with
Yeah. And Anna says, yes, you are right, Jenny. And I'm still laughing because it's called growing your own food. And we said, grow your own food. It's so cool. And we can't remember that. Oh, I mean, I said that, and I couldn't remember the name of the show. Oh, hilarious. All right, Sharon, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Totally hope that helped. Yeah. Yeah, Frederick is like there's gonna be payback. Like he wants to make it up to you. So I'm not getting how, but he's gonna do what he can because he's so grateful. Oh, right now he's just so grateful because he's with his wife and his daughter.
Oh,
and
fantastic.
and he did not understand what he was causing in you. So he apologizes. But he also was grateful that you validated him. Like without you validating him in the ways that you were, he would have gone to a dark place.
Wow.
And now
Man,
he's able
I know
to
how
grow.
he can help me. He can help heal my husband. That would be fantastic. Be a
Well, that's
miracle.
something you two can work out.
That's what I would dream of.
Well, I hope that happens. I hope that happens. But we will see. We will see. He's just yeah. That's between y'all. That's between y'all. Okay. So I'm gonna let you go now, and then we're gonna do the last group light and then light banks.
Thanks,
so thank you,
guys.
Sharon. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
no problem.
Okay. Anna says, oh, I gotta put my glasses on because I can't read it right. That is brain fog at its best, right? I cannot wait to be brain fog free, right? That's hard to say too. Brain fog free. Let's all say that 5 times really fast. I can't. It's too hard. Brain fog free. That's really hard to say. Oh, I didn't hear you, Kate.
No, it's like a Dr. Seuss kind of book.
Oh, you're frozen.
I have to say it really fast.
You froze for a minute. Can you repeat that, please?
Oh no, it just reminds me of my Dr. Seuss books that I read to my kids. It's like all sorts of
Tongue twisters. Okay, are you ready to do Are you ready to do group and light banks?
Yes.
Let's do it. Like, if you can do it all together, I'm going to try to do it all together, but I might need to take a break in between.
Okay. I'm getting I can do it all together, so I will.
Okay.
Probably.
Hannah says, I love Dr. Seuss. Yeah.
I really enjoy his book.
Anna, you should write like a brain fog free book, like in the Dr. Seuss like pentameter. That would be funny.
That would be really cool.
Okay. All right, everybody. If you want to go ahead, as long as you are in a safe place, please relax and get comfortable, however that is, and set your intentions for the light. Give that a minute. I know you're drinking and I'm like, oh, and I already drank all my smoothie. I'm going to run and get some coconut water. Hold on.
Okay.
It's stiff. Oh. Stiff. I'm stiff, y'all. Okay.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry. Robin, you start first. I need to run to the loo. I have so much liquid in me.
Okay. We all know how medical medium mornings go. Yes, we all flush 50 times before noon with so many liquids. I mean, really, like 32 ounces of lemon water with honey, and then 32 ounces of celery juice, which I don't have all of that yet. I'm usually around 24, 28 ounces right now. But that's a lot. And then the heavy metal detox smoothie, whoo, it's a lot. And then I eat pineapple with wild blueberries because it's so good. Yeah. Yummy. Okay. All right, everybody. I hope you are ready. I'm sure you are because I've given you a little extra time. Jody says, I would love to write a Dr. Seuss spring fall book. Yes, you would be like the perfect person because your poetry is amazing. You could totally get that. Oh my gosh. Oh, you should totally do that. Like Medical Medium meets Dr. Seuss. There's your book. That's like a whole freaking series of like 1,000 books. Like little kids books for Dr. Seuss meets Medical Medium. Because Jody said she would like to write that, and I was like, that's right up her alley. That's like perfect.
Yes.
Jody, you should totally do that.
Oh my gosh,
Oh
Jody.
my God.
I'm so sure that will be a big hit in the community.
Yeah.
Like so many of us.
Oh my gosh, Jody, like I really want you to do that. And like you can totally self-publish, or how many publishers do you think are doing Medical Medium right now? I bet if you ask in the community, you'd be able to find a publisher or an editor that could help you and publish for you. Oh my gosh, because that's when you can get into the stores. But, I mean, even like my cousin wrote a book recently, and she went through lulu.com. She did self-publishing, and now it's on Amazon like a week later. So, like, you can order her book on Amazon. I was like, oh, my gosh, that's so cool. And Hay House, yes, Bassy's right, Hay House. Oh, my gosh. Jody, you should totally look into that.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, my gosh, you inspire us. You have such great poems and words and knowledge, and this would just be perfect. Perfect.
Oh, you get it. Keep us posted, like if you really do it. I want to know.
Yes.
I'm gonna buy them. Can I order?
Yeah. How many things? Like, I mean, you could do 2,000 of those and still have more to write, right? Oh my gosh. Oh yes. Oh, Jody, I hope you do it.
Like you could have a book on each food, like each virus. Each food, each everything.
Each meditation, like...
Oh, mind blown. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm pre-ordering.
Like, limitless.
No. Oh, Hay House, they have set people that want to write their own books. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
People that want to write their own books. That's amazing. That's amazing. Each toxin, yeah, you could do the Unforgiving 4 in a series, so it'd be like one at a time. Oh my gosh, Jody, limitless. Oh my gosh, get to work, woman, get to work. What's great is like children's books, they're not like, the way you write, you're so good at it, and you can just come to your head so quickly. Like, you could pump out a book a week, I'm sure. If you want to. But it's so easy for you to write those poems. You know, like, once you get into it. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so Anna says it's called the Writer's Workshop, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Jody, check it out. Oh, my gosh. If you're interested, if you're called to do that, this is your sign to go. This is your sign to go. Oh my gosh. See, and Anna says Writer's Workshop. Ooh. What's that big like publisher's book, Writer's Market? Writer's Market. That's where we used to have to go way back in the day to get publishing information. That's a big thick book. But I don't think you have to do that anymore. There are so many. Jody says,
like
I have
my
not
daughter-
been able to physically write for over a year. I think that might be over, Jody.
I like how you said that, Robin. Oh gosh, but yeah, my daughter helped illustrate for a friend's book that she wrote, because my daughter's really good at drawing, and my friend saw her drawing and liked it. So then my friend is going through like a website that's a publisher, and then you can have it printed. I can't remember where, but if you need, I can always check with my friend like where did she publish it, because we're based in Hong Kong, but it's being printed in, I don't remember the details. I'd have to check. Sorry. But it was really cool. Like they collaborated. She wrote the book. My daughter drew from the and now we really have a book. Like I'm quite excited. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch to give out to everyone for Christmas. So.
And if you need an illustrator, Kate's kids are available. Jody says still healing right hand and arm, but you can still type with your left. And no, still healing muscles and nerves. Okay, but if you are called, type with your left hand. That's all I have to say.
I can't remember. I did this when I was helping my grandma write her, because she was, well, we didn't end up doing it because I think I got too ill to follow through. But we had a voice recorder, so she would say her stories and stuff for us to record, and then keep that until my brain fog went away to let me do whatever I needed to do for a book for that. But if you need to, you can always record first and like run through stuff, and then eventually when you're more healthy. Yeah. Just an idea.
Perfect. Yes, just record it. Just record it, then you're good. Anna says, I used to listen to Hay House Radio. That is how I became familiar with medical medium. He used to have shows on Mondays. Yes, he did. I used to listen to those because I had treatment in on Davis Island, which is on the other side of Tampa, and I would listen to it on the way back from my treatments. So it was awesome. I miss his radio show, his Monday shows, yes. And he would take callers, like a long time ago. He would take callers at the end, which I thought was awesome. Jody says, yes, I do type with my left hand, and I talk into my computer too. Oh, see, you're already set up. I miss writing, though, because it's how I create best. You know, you just adapt like you're doing. You're just adapting, which is beautiful. But I do, like, I do see, like, how the light goes through your hand and write. Okay, so you can't do that, but can you do that, like, can you take your right hand and put it on the paper and kind of imagine writing it? Maybe connect that way? I'm not sure. Or maybe with your left hand and then speak it. Like close your eyes and speak it. Because I think it'll just come out. If you open a session and then record what you get. There you go. There's your first 50 books right there.
That's so true.
Anna says, Jenny, me too. And Jenny says, it was like my lifeline at the time. Yes, so amazing. And you know what? Like, that's how I learned the difference between like spirits and angels. Because a caller called in once, and she was talking about a bunch of stuff, and it seemed like Anthony was just trying to get through it. And sorry, it did. But, you know, I was really broken in my brain back then, so it may not have been that way, but it seemed that way to me. And then she was like, please help my daughter. She just moved, and she's a couple states away. And Spirit was like, you have to ask the angels to do that, because she wanted Spirit to, like, do stuff for the daughter. He's like, you have to ask the angels to do that. So the angels do things, right? So that was kind of cool. I liked learning that. Jody says, ooh, Yeah. Or, oh, she says, oh, yes. I'm telling you. We'll get you going. We'll get you motivated. Hey, I think you're frozen.
Gonna get. Oh no, can you hear me now? I don't know what's wrong with my internet. Could just be my internet. Oh well.
I can hear you now. Oh, what did you say?
No, like I'm getting that you should also journey on like healing, like the physical healing, and being able to write and see what you get from that. I think that would be so. Oh, I think the space. It's like I don't know. I just have the sensation like the universe is making this space for you somehow to do whatever it is that inspires you.
I love that. I love that, Jody. Mm. And please keep us updated, because that'd be amazing. That would be
I want to
amazing.
make if you do write a book, so you've got to keep me posted. You know.
Yes, and we would like signed copies, please. Like,
Just joking. Yes, I would very much like a signed copy.
yeah, I think we all need signed copies. Okay, sorry, y'all. I got distracted because I get so excited. Let's get back to the group healing and light bangs. Because, oh my gosh, it's 10:30.
I know.
Lord.
I think last week we didn't come on, so this week we just And next week we'll be back to like 1 hour. Sorry.
We say that now.
We can do it.
Yes, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready? And then we can let everybody go. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Let's go. Are you ready, Kate?
Oh yes.
Okay. Here we go, everybody. Here comes the light.
Okay. The light's still working, but yeah, light bank all filled up. We'll wait for Robin and see what she says for her. But if you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to. I mean, since we're still on the live, feel free to ask. Oh, Anna, you're so cute. You always say that, but I love being here with you. Oh, thank you so much. We always feel so bad that you guys have to stay on for so long.
Over the
Stay
next
light.
sorry.
Yeah. No, you go ahead first. It's okay.
over the next day or two, some people might have some old wounding popping up. Just let it go. Okay? Let it go. This is from what I just did. I'm not sure if Kate is involved in that, but I know what I just did is gonna pop up some like like you might notice some memories popping up because we have some healing going on in the soul and it's coming back together. So if you start getting flashbacks of random things in high school or college or undergrad or wherever, just know that this is this work. Just smile and say, oh, lovely, thank you, goodbye. Okay? All right. So I did not do the light bank. Did you do the light bank, Kate?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
mine was interesting because the light came from two directions for everybody, and it's still cocooning everyone.
Um,
So it's when Robin was talking about the emotions and letting go, those of you that will have that, you will be equipped to let that go. Emotionally and spiritually equipped, because the light is the light, the cocoon doesn't seem to be fading off or leaving, and what I'm getting is that this light bang and this cocoon will last for all of you for about 14 to 16 days. So yeah, it's so nice because light came down from heaven and then from the earth, and each and every one of you, and the cocoon isn't like a usual oval shape, it's like a conical. Am I saying the right word? Yeah, it looks like that. It's that shape, and all of you are like inside with the light, sort of. Yeah, so it's like it's baking you with light, so to speak. So
I
whatever
like
it is,
that.
14 weeks coming at you. I'm 14 weeks, 14, 16 days, sorry, not weeks. Yeah, you should be able to handle it. I don't see.
Okay, I'm just finishing up my part of the light banks.
No worries.
And
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Kate.
Oh no, it's interesting because like normally when I run light and there's like for the group light, like it ends, there's like an end point to it. This one is like the cocoon doesn't seem to be fading and the light is still literally running and running and running. I think today is unique. I'm not sure why it's going this way, but what I'm getting is that it's going to continue running for all of you until it does not need to anymore. So, but the light bank lasts 14 to 16 days. That's separate from the light that's running to heal all of you right now. Just letting you know. I'm not getting a specific date because it's going to be very individual per person.
Yeah,
so,
I was getting 15 days, so I was getting the same amount as you. So awesome.
For the light bank, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But if for the group light, that I don't know why it's not that I don't know why, like I know why, but it's it's still running. But if you come across anything that you're not sure about, any thing that freaks you out, like, oh, why is my healing journey going this way or that, please feel free to DM. I can always just check in, and yeah, that'll be fine.
Awesome. Okay, so Anna says, you always say that, but I love being here with you. Oh, we love everybody here with us. That's why we keep talking, because you're so fun. And Sharon says, I have no life, so I love it when healing sessions are long. I'm with you. Okay, Jacqueline says, thank you so much. This is my first time here, and I really enjoyed it. Oh, well, welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. This is our Thursday night. Thursday night live. Monique says, wow, thank you both. Yay! All right, so I hope everybody felt the light, especially in the group healings. And yeah, and remember the light bank. So Jacqueline says this is her first time. So the light bank, what it is it's light available for you at your discretion. So, and it'll last about 14 to 16 days. It kind of sits around you. So like if you stub your toe, call in the light from your light bank to like take the pain away and to also take that frustration away, right? It's not just physical. So you can do situational, like if you have a big meeting or a big presentation and you're scared, like calm it down, right? Call in the light to calm you down and to help people be more receptive to what you're doing. So like, it's not just physical, it's situational, emotional, spiritual. Just, just remember so you can use it because it's a great tool. Okay, Terry says, glad you ran late so I could hear part of this. Missed the good stuff, though. Thank you for the healing light. Hope we are killing heartworms, too. Yes, I hope we're killing heartworms as well. Yeah. Okay, and Sarah says, I saw the overlap in MM's new breathing light meditation where he says the light builds upon each time you do it. So cool. Yes. Yeah.
Oh yes, it sure
I'm like
does.
addicted to that. I'm addicted to the breathing light right now, meditation right now. Thank you, ladies. Wishing you both a beautiful, magical week. Thank you, Bassie. We wish the same to you. But like to me, Bassie, you just walk around like spreading like fairy dust. Like like you walk and leave a trail of fairy dust to me. Like you're just so like you're just magical to me. Jenny says, thank you both. Have a wonderful weekend. Yeah. Jenny, when I was running a light, it was so interesting. You were like in this bakery and it was like Sweet Nourishment. Like, I think it was like called Sweet Nourishment or something. It was really cute. The graphics of it were really cute. And yeah, anyway, it was like medical medium based baking, like you love to do. Okay, anyway. Sorry, when I was running light, I was getting that. Like, it was funny. Anna says, me too, Robin. Woohoo! Whoa!
You okay? Did he fall again?
No.
Sorry.
I think she just wants to walk around. Hey, Terry says, I've done that meditation a couple of times now. It's amazing. Yes, it is. Bassie says, oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. You're just like a little magical little being. Nancy says, hope y'all enjoyed life. I'm done with mine. Oh, honey, don't be done with yours. Don't be done with yours, sweetheart. You have so much.
Oh yes.
We all adore you so much, Nancy.
Well, you have your light bank to pull from, and that.
Yes. Ooh, beautiful, Kate.
That is so much, and like there's so much wonder to life that sometimes I don't know. Like sometimes don't you feel like it's like we have like stuff just pulled over our eyes that we just can't see the magic and the beauty of what's in front. Like we just get stuck in this, mental space, and we just go round and around in it and seeing. And yeah, sometimes it's nice to bring that with you. What I used to do with my kids was that like that emotion, we hold it and then we bring it, and literally we bring it to the ocean, and like if there's nobody there, then you shout and scream at the ocean, and literally like, yeah, it sometimes it's hard. Like sometimes it's just really hard, like physically exhausted and mentally and emotionally just exhausted, but there's always a window open. Like it doesn't always happen the way we want it, but there's always something there. There's even when we don't see it.
Yeah. And Nancy, did you do the breathing light meditation? I'm curious if that happened because I did it and I got stuck in that mindset because the darkness was coming up, right? Because I was bringing so much light in. I had to call Kate. Kate had to help. So I was very fortunate that Kate was up for it because it's hard to do that work by yourself. It's hard to do that work by yourself. And so I was very fortunate that Kate was able to help, and it's not easy. It's not easy work pulling that out, especially when it's deep and ancestral, right? But here's what I did today. I woke up angry. I don't know if you heard this. I woke up angry just because I was alive. Angry at being alive. And I haven't, I used to feel that way every day, and I haven't felt it in a while. But I'm totally addicted to this breathing light meditation. So I'm bringing in light. The darkness has to go. So it's being uprooted so it can go, right? But in the meantime, I feel it all. right? So what I did is I did the breathing light meditation. And on the last, not the last one, because that's where you put your nose and your mouth back on your face and breathe. But right before that one at the end, he says, put your nose and mouth wherever you want it to be. And I replayed that, I'm thinking like 22 times, 23 times, 24 times, like a lot. I did it a lot until I felt that release, until I felt it leave. And then I did it a couple more times just to make sure I had enough light in me that I was going to recover. And it worked. Look, because I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do the live tonight. Like, I did not want to do it. But I worked through that. I did the breathing light meditation, got all that light in, so it had to leave, right? It just wasn't running around my body. It had to leave because I was too full of light. And then I did extra just for a good measure, make sure I was filled with light after it left and anything it created was uncreated, yada, yada, yada. And then I felt much better. Still processing some of it, but I opened a session to do this work tonight, and I'm not feeling any of that darkness. So if you feel called to do that light, breathing light meditation, Nancy, do it until you feel better. Do it until you feel that release. Because if the darkness is moving around, you can get it out much easier than if you have to go dig for it. Okay?
And like Robin usually bring up on the lives, like information, like everything that we do on the lives here, like you learn by watching, and everything that Anthony provides is basically like a rope from heaven sent down to help pull you out of it. Yes, it's going to be tough to do. Sometimes you're not going to want to do it. Sometimes you're going to be like gritting to your teeth going, why do I have to go through all this crap? But there is a way, and the angels are always there to help you. The light is always there for you. Darkness just likes to cover it all up and make it seem like there is nothing worth your while, nothing worth your time. But if you know, like if you hold on to this truth that you can heal, you deserve to heal, you deserve the life that God intended for you here, you hold on to that truth, and step by step you will get to where you need to go, and use the tools that are sent for you. That like AW is basically our messenger. He's sending us all this information that can help us heal, that can heal our soul, so that when we cross, we are healed enough to cross over. So like, I don't know if this is going to resonate with you, and Nancy, but like, if you let darkness win now, and if for some reason you become a disembodied soul, then you're going to be stuck like that for a while, and it's going to be harder for you to heal, because you might not see it. Like right now, you have the tools to help yourself get out of it. You don't need a practitioner. You don't need like somebody to heal you. You can heal you. That's sovereignty. That's empowerment. That is part of us being here on earth. Like there is so much that each of you can do for yourselves. And we're just a community here to support so there's so much that you have going for you right now. It's hard to see, I know. I've been there myself. And sometimes it's just waves of emotions that we have to get through.
Yeah. She says, too many attacks on me. And I've been there, Nancy. You can do it. You've got this. You can do it. And I think everybody here has made comments for you. Let's see. Jenny says, oh, Nancy, always remember MM says the storms will pass. Nothing stays the same. Everything changes. It might be a white knuckle moment for you, but you've got this. You are stronger than the dark. Just choose the light. Choose light. Anna says, if you need to talk, you can reach out to me. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Nancy says, yes, I'm super depressed now. I'm angry too. All I've done is give and just duck me. Yeah. Okay, when you've given too much, when too many people have taken from you, when you're able to start coming back from that, next time that's an opportunity for you to learn where your boundaries are so people can't take too much. I'm learning this right now myself because there's just too much, too much, too much, too much. And I have to now learn how and where to set boundaries.
That's right.
Right? Because if I'm overwhelmed, boundaries have been crossed and I didn't speak up for myself. And a lot of us are not raised to know how to set boundaries or how to keep boundaries or even what they are, right? Because especially females, not taught. So we have to learn and we have to break that cycle for ourselves. Okay. And which is difficult because the responsibility is on us. Even though we were given that wound, it's our responsibility to heal from that. And it can be hard. It's hard. Okay. Anna says the light will prevail over darkness. Yeah, well, as long as we choose it, right? As long as we choose it. And you do, Nancy. You do. Because you are light. You are so much light. Jody says, Nancy, I often feel the same, but darkness doesn't get to win. That's right. Like I have a song when I'm in the dark, like I'm in it, and you can see in my eyes I'm not there. Something else is there. If I have any kind of bit of clarity, there is a song that I listen to when I'm in the dark. And it'll help me pull myself out. So find a tool that you can use when you get in those places to help you at least choose light. You don't have to necessarily get out of the dark, but choose the light and you will eventually rise out of it, right? So like the song that I'm talking about, literally, I turn into battle mode. And I know my battle is against darkness. That's my purpose, right? So as soon as I realize that, I can get pulled out of that. But it's taken a lot of work to get there. It's taken a lot of healing to get there. So I hope that's something you're able to do. Find tools to use. Okay, Anna said, sorry.
Oh, no, sorry. No, it's just that there could be tools in your childhood as well that you learned that you may have forgotten. There may be, and it also could be like going through this could be intentional in the sense that the universe might want you to realize that it's time for you to be setting boundaries for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah, so it could be a real learning curve. What I'm getting at, this is a childhood thing where you haven't been setting boundaries for yourself. You don't know how to set boundaries. Like what Robin said earlier completely rings true. And it's time for you to learn to set those boundaries because moving forward, you're not serving yourself. The light works for everybody. The light, like for instance, running these lives, like the light works for Robin and myself too. It's not meant to deplete or to take away from us. It's meant to help everybody. So there's something there. There's a piece for you that you need to learn. It's not so much, yeah, I don't know if this makes sense, but do whatever you can that will make you laugh right now. Even if it's I like looking at lame jokes. Like Robin knows I love lame jokes. Like the small things. Watch a comedy, watch a movie. Like I was telling Robin, like I love watching Clueless, although I don't because I have kids and I don't really, it's not really age appropriate. So like I love all these kind of silly stuff. Like when you're in the mix of it, do what you can to make it, like find your happy food, like whether you're making banana ice cream, like find your happy food, find your happy movie, find your happy song, just play it on repeat until it helps you get out. If you can't, think of anything that used to make you laugh. Think of I remember when I was younger, like I couldn't wait to leave this earth. Like I was like, please God, like I pray every day, please let me get hit by a car today. Please let me, I just prayed to die every single day. Like it's just like there was no purpose in being here. There was no meaning in being here. Every day was just to be belittled and to be that. What was the point? And it was just so miserable. And I had to pull through every single day because even though I prayed to die, I just never died. And and I didn't want to be the person that that committed suicide because I was thinking that would just be so depressing. And once I think I even had a dream about it, and like I did attempt it, and then when I attempted it, I had this dream where my soul literally was like floating around and I could see all the people that were affected by my death. And I could not reach out to them. They were mourning and I was literally just watching them mourn. I could not, everything I said, they could not hear. Even if I tried to touch them, they could not feel it. So, like, I know how it's wonderful going back to the light, but at the same time, it's like, there's purpose for you on this earth. And sometimes it's so wonderful how darkness loves to just cover that up and make you feel like there isn't. Like, if I did what I wanted to do long ago, I wouldn't have my kids today. I wouldn't have my family today. I wouldn't have a 10th year anniversary today. Like, there's so much more. There's so much that darkness would want to cover up for you to not see. There's just, and it's so, yeah. And if it weren't for that dream, it wasn't a dream. It wasn't what actually happened. It was what I was being shown. Like, if you were to go through with this is what you're going to have to live with. After you've died, your soul is going to have to watch the people that you've hurt and watch them break and fall apart. And your soul will still be broken and you're going to have to find a way to fix that. Because, I mean, like, God is a loving God. He is there for all of us. But at the same time, we do have to pay our dues. Sounds wrong. But like, if you have to bear with the consequences of your actions. Yes. It doesn't just get taken away. Like, you know, if I do something bad and hurt someone's feelings, that person's feelings is going to get hurt. It's not like, oh, I can wipe your feelings all away. You're just going to have to live with it. So it's a hard lesson to learn. Thankfully, I was shown it and I learned it. And I was like, okay, this is definitely not something I want for myself. I don't want to be watching and standing helpless while people around me are falling apart. I don't want to be the cause of other people falling apart. Like I can get through this. There's so much so there's so much more to life, seriously. Like, I know it's easy to say now that I'm on the other side, but it's hard. It's hard. I know where you're from. I know where you're at. It's all familiar. I'm sure Robin knows as well. Like we've all been in that state. And I can tell you, you don't need a person to help you get out. Like you just need light. You need light and the angels. That is what you need, because that is what we as practitioners pull from as well. You just need light. Like, go to the source. You know, don't eat the cow. Eat the grass. Eat the grass that gives you the nourishment. Go directly to that, and it will pull you through.
Yes. And the silver lining here is respecting yourself enough to set the boundaries. Not depending on other people to respect you, because they're not going to. Most of them cannot because they have too many heavy metals. But it's finding that within yourself. Don't be sorry for the rant, sweetheart. I am so glad you spoke up. I'm so glad you spoke up. We don't want you to leave here feeling like that. Because I'm so sad, no love for me. I will begrudgingly live right now, but I am so hurt and tired. Sorry for the rant. Please don't apologize. Please don't apologize. I'm glad you spoke up, because now, there's still 12 people here that are reaching out, wanting to help. So I'm so glad that you spoke up. It's very important that you spoke up. So I'm sorry to interfere with this session. I'm just screaming inside. You're not interfering. We're here to help. And if you need help, we're going to do what we can. Jody says, we love you, Nancy. Look at this. Beautiful messages. Sharon, oh, I have lived it too. You can make it through this. Say light 7 times over and over and over. That's another wonderful tool that we have that Anthony introduced us to. Amazing. As Kate said before, like earlier tonight, it's not just one thing. There's like a million different things that he has given us that we can use. And thank you, Sharon, for remembering that and saying it, because that's a really important tool, very valuable. Terry says setting boundaries is so healthy. So true about women not being taught how to do it. Yeah. And then we pay the price like we are right now, like Nancy is right now. Go to Nedra Tawwab. I don't know if you follow her on Instagram. I do. She has a book. And I have the book that says, Set Boundaries, Find Peace. If you are a reader, you might want to look into that book. If not, follow her on Instagram because she's amazing. Nedra Tawwab, Nedra, I think it's underscore, then Tawwab. Amazing. Oh, and people pleasing. Fitting right in, Fittin, Righthin. She's another one with some wonderful, wonderful advice for the people pleasers. She'll help you heal that. Jenny says, listen to Pharrell Williams' song Happy. It helps me just lighten up. There you go. There you go. There's another song. Sounds funny, but it works for me. It's not funny, honey. If that works for you, that's all that matters. Not funny. Exactly. Important. That's important if that works. Anna says, I love that song. It makes me happy as well. So Nancy says, I've been setting boundaries. I need to run away. Yes, I do like watching a good movie. Okay, so when you're in that where you need to tune out, go watch movies. Tune out. Or if you need to tune out. Right? But then it's going to be time to tune back in. But right now, tune out. That's completely fine. Oh, King James. Love you guys. Woohoo. Thank you, King. Thank you, King. I'm doing, who knows what I'm doing. You just make me smiling, James. Okay, Nancy says, I used to literally play Happy 24 hours a day and go walking down the street singing that song and dancing. I need that. Yes, do it again. Do it again. Now, I'm going to date myself right now, but if I hear the Bee Gees, I turn into George Jefferson. You know how he has that strut? I love his strut. I turn into George Jefferson walking down the street when I hear the Bee Gees. I just, jam on. Awesome. So wonderful. Play that song 8,000 times, Nancy. If that's what you need, do it. Oh, Terry, you're funny. So Anna says, oh my gosh, Kate, I feel for you. God had a better plan for you. And just as Anthony's Purpose Plus words say, if you have a lot of darkness coming at you, you have a big purpose, because they don't pay attention to people that's not going to hurt them.
Yeah.
If you have the ability to hurt them, especially on a big scale, they're going to do what they can to stop you from doing that. So the more crap you go through, the bigger purpose you have, Nancy. And if you can, if you can find solace in that, if you can find, I can't think of the word, I'm very sorry, motivation in that, really think about that, right? You're that important that they're trying to stumble you. They're trying to get you off the planet, right? That's some power that you have. That's a lot. A lot. So be like, yeah. I'm that powerful. They are that scared of me that they're trying to trick me, right? Oh, goodness. Okay, I hit the wrong thing. Still scrolling. Jenny, oh, Nancy, I love it too. I love that you used it. See? Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yes, do that. Okay, Nancy says, okay, thank you. Much love and light, Nancy. That comes from Anna. Okay, and let's see. Jenny says, some more people joined. Woohoo! I don't think they stayed though, but hello. Glad you joined. Jenny says, it can shift energy so fast, right? Yes. Yes. Sharon says, you can rant all you want. We understand. Yes. Rant away. Rant away. King James says, who needs love? It is Nancy, King. Nancy is Live Again Health. Live Again Health needs some love, James. It's uncomfortable to speak up. Yeah, because you weren't taught how to do it. You weren't taught that you were worthy of being listened to. But you are worthy, and we're so happy that you did decide to speak up. If it's uncomfortable for you to speak up and you did it anyway, that's choosing light. That's choosing life. That's choosing to live. And we're so happy that you did that. Because we're happy, right? Okay, I won't sing because I'm tone deaf. I don't want to hurt y'all.
I don't know whether this is going to eat too much into your time, but could we do like a little prayer circle for Nancy? Because I don't get the feeling that she needs to come on, but I do get the feeling that she needs the support from a community much more than, and she's, yeah. If like Nancy, if you happen to have any intention, please type it out, and I think we can all spare some time to say a prayer for her to help through this difficult time.
Yes. And while you're doing that, Nancy, I'm going to read these wonderful, wonderful messages that people are sending to you. So Anna says, please don't give up, Nancy. Things will get better. May God and the angels lift you up, Nancy. And Vassie says, sending love to you, Nancy. You're not alone in these feelings. And that's so true, and it's so unfortunate. But yeah, you're not alone. We've all been there and know it can and will get better. You are here for a reason, meant to be, and soon we'll see. Ooh, I love that. See, that's the magic that Vassie had. You are here for a reason, meant to be, and soon we'll see. You know what? Put that in your Dr. Seuss book there, Jody. That's beautiful. Okay. Jacqueline, sending you love and light, Nancy. Oh, I love it.
Thank you.
Anna, we are here for you, Nancy. Yes. Yes. My heart aches for you. I have not been where you are, but I have dealt with kids who lived in the aftermath of someone who feels like you. Your pain is everyone's pain. That comes from Terry. Yeah, just like Kate explained earlier. Yeah. So sorry you're experiencing this. So sorry. Okay, Nancy says, okay. Terry says, run away to your happy place and find your peace and yourself. Yeah, so important. So important. And Sharon says, Robin and Kate are our miracles. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. One moment at a time, Nancy. Exactly. Sharon knows this too. One moment at a time. And be proud of every moment that you choose life and light. Be proud of every moment that you choose that. I mean, pat yourself on the back. Throw yourself a party. Because that choice is very difficult right now for you. So celebrate that choice. Anna says, I love the Bee Gees too. Yeah. Oh, love it. Sorry, now I'm in the Bee Gees. I'm sorry, I have to stop. This is serious for Nancy, but I might be over here doing the night fever. Okay, Jody says, Nancy, so many times I just wanted to end it all, even though I have a lot more healing to do. So glad I'm still here, one day at a time. Yes, yes. And look at all these brave, courageous souls on this live. My gosh. So strong.
What I'm getting so strong is like, yeah, you feel like you need an escape. But the escape that you were thinking of isn't the escape that you need. Like you need a mental health escape, like a break from reality. And so that's why the movie thing came up. So try to choose, you know how movies tend to let you like escape reality for a while. You live vicariously through the movie. Choose a movie that will bring you joy, that will help you just mentally offload. You just need you just need to mentally offload. There's just so much on your mind, so much weighing on you, and right now you're just seeing what's in front of you. You're not seeing what's beyond that, and there's so much more beyond that. But after the prayer circle and after you put if you go to sleep, just say a prayer before you go to sleep, and when you start your day tomorrow, look for something like veg out on the sofa, and you'll have a pajama party with a movie on, like if you can, if you don't have to go to work or get somewhere, make some time for yourself to nourish you. Even if it ends up being, I don't know, like even if it's a massage, movie, something that is just you, where you're disconnected physically and emotionally from people, because it just feels like there are people relying on you, and then it just sucks you, it drains you, it just tires you out emotionally. It just feels like children. I mean, it's not children, but it just feels like people's emotional children that just keep drawing from you, and you're being depleted, and you just need to sever that and look after yourself first by doing things that make you happy.
Beautiful, Kate. Okay, so Nancy, we finally got to Nancy's intentions. Sorry, it took us a while to get there because there's so many supportive messages for you, Nancy. So her intentions to be able to function and believe I am worthy. There's so many good 70s songs. Oh yeah. And Bruno Mars Silk Sonic too. Yeah, you're right, Sharon. Yeah. So 70 songs. I love 70s funk, like Rick James will get me grooving, right? Like the dad's band, yeah. Okay, sorry, I detour. All right, so her intentions are, oh my gosh, I have to scroll back down. Where did it go? To be able to function and believe I am worthy. All right, so if everybody is here, is able to, it's like I want to hold hands with everybody with Nancy sitting in the middle, and we just all give her what we can, but we don't deplete ourselves, okay? Because we're teaching her not to find out where she's depleting, right? So she doesn't deplete or allow herself to be depleted. So without depleting ourselves, we are going to give what we can to Miss Nancy. Okay. Are you ready,
Sorry.
Kate? Oh, you're
Yes.
fine. All righty. Here we go. And please be open to receiving, Miss Nancy. There you go. Ooh. Okay. I am finished. I don't know if everybody else is. Kate looks finished. Are you finished, Kate? Okay. Nancy, I hope you feel that from everybody. And I hope it fills you with so much healing light that the darkness just leaves. Absolutely. I always choose uplifting ones. Yay! Yes, because you need lifted. Anna says, you are worthy. Yes, you are precious. Like Anthony says in the revised and edited edition, page 396. Oh, there's an assignment for you, Nancy. Go to page 396 in his new book, in his revised book. I want to go there too. I'm going to write that down.
Oh, I love Jenny's comment. She said, last week was bad for me too, Nancy, and I actually broke out the Christmas music. It is my favorite. And the movie Elf. Oh, Elf. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so cool. My kids like to, whenever they're feeling extra groovy, they love to bring out the, you know, the Alvin and the Chipmunks Christmas CD.
Oh!
And Christmas runs for us anytime, all time of the year.
Oh, that's so smart. That's so smart, Jenny. Oh, and I love Alvin and the Chipmunks. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Terry says, James, yes! And yes, you are worthy, Nancy. You're worthy because you're alive. You don't have to do anything to be worthy. And it's so hard, especially for women, to try to prove their worth, right? And I did a post the other day that said, if you are trying to prove your worth, you've forgotten your value. And I'm like, that was amazing. Lisa Bailu said that. And I was like, that's so true. And I'll find myself trying to prove, and I'm like, wait, I'm already valuable. Like, right? Just because you exist, that's why you're worthy.
You know, like that reminds me of something Anthony once said on a live. Like, we like the earth has gone on for like billions of years, right? Like, and souls have come and gone. But all of our souls are now present at this very moment where Anthony is also around. Like, he is present with us, like all our souls. We're all connected and we're all here on this earth at this very moment at the same time. Like, that's not without reason, you know? That's not without reason at all. Like, there's a purpose and there's a meaning to it. And the fact that we're alive when we can get this information to help us heal, that doesn't happen by chance at all. So we have everything. We are supported. Like, heaven sends a lifeline always, 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 always. And we need to, and it's so easy to forget because like what Robin said, like, women, we devalue ourselves so easily. We've been trained to devalue ourselves. The world has trained us to think in ways that depletes and takes away from us, that makes us feel so small when we're actually so big and we actually have an amazing purpose. Like, I think it was even Anthony that said it, like women, when you get women to do, like a woman to do something, it gets done. And because we're so powerful, and that's why our reproductive system is under attack, that's why all of us are under attack. And yet, you know, and we just don't see how we're so valued. We don't see how we're so needed, and we don't see how we're so important. It's just, it's so crucial. And the best part is, like, we don't have our parents to teach us this. We are teaching ourselves this. We have to dig deep. We have to uproot. We have to reconstruct our framework, our baseline, our roots. Like, we're doing this all for ourselves. We don't have a nurturing parent to, oh, let me show you the ropes. No. And we're doing it as a community together. We are supporting each other as we grow as a community together to reach our potential. Because like we talk about this, Rob and I talk about this so much, like the whole point of these lives, the whole point of having appointments with your practitioner isn't for you to become dependent on the practitioner, but for you to grow your own roots, to break out of your cocoon and eventually become a butterfly that you are, to do what your purpose is, your soul's purpose is in this world. And yeah, like that, there's just, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm ranting as well, but I really hope you feel the love, the light, the positivity, you feel how wanted you are in this world. And it's not just us here that want you. Can you feel like all around you, the air, the sun, the moon, the grass, the soil? It's like, do you feel how you are sovereign? Do you feel how your soul is so precious? And do you feel how we're all so disconnected from that? And I just really hope that, you know, like, yeah, even watching on the lives or even listening to some of Anthony's radio shows or reading his books, like, there's so much more to you than you're feeling right now. And I really pray that you connect to that and you hold that deep in your heart, because the angel of faith and the angel of hope, they're holding your hand. They're holding that light, that candle out in front of your face to help you take each and every step. And yeah, you're going to be okay. Just keep choosing the light. Just keep choosing the light.
I hope that helps, Nancy. You have so much support. Just look around. It is 20 minutes after 11, and there's still 10 people on here wanting to make sure you feel supported and you feel valuable and you feel heard and you feel worthy. That's the only reason we're still on, is for you. You're that important. You're that valuable to us. I hope you are feeling that.
Wow. Like, you know, Nancy, like, can you feel it? Like, people are here and people are commenting. It's not like they're here and there's zero silence. Like, people are still commenting. Like, people care. People feel. People, like, it's a beautiful community. And there's so much. I just pray you connect to it. Don't just look at the physical and the emotional. There's so much more to you, Nancy. Please, please, please. Don't let all this trickery blind you to all that.
Yeah, because that's what it is, trickery. Exactly, Kate. Exactly.
Oh, I love Jenny's comment. Like, isn't it so wonderful? I wish we would all live by each other in the MM.
Right?
Really fun, huh?
Huh?
Thank you for your sweet comment, Jenny. You're so sweet. And Nancy says, okay, thanks everyone. I know it's getting late. Thank you for support. I really appreciate it. Oh, always, of course.
Hey!
We together. And Jody says, yes, Jenny. And Anna says, I agree, Kate. I was divinely guided to listen to Hay House, and it took me a while to trust his information. Now I only eat according to MM protocol. That's amazing. That's amazing. And I see the world differently now. That's beautiful, Anna. And Vassie says, oh, Kate's next book title, Reconnected to All That Is. Oh, you're so sweet. See, that's why Robin says you like sprinkle like butterflies and like fairy dust everywhere you go.
Yes, she does, doesn't she?
Hi. Nancy says, OMG. And there's so many hearts from Jody. And Nancy's like, okay, I'm okay for now. I have work to do. Anna has so many hearts for you as well. And oh, that's and that's oils be. Oh, I think she means that will be great to live close together. Oh yes, thank God for the internet and Instagram,
Yes.
all social media
Yes.
modalities. Yeah, you guys have healing dreams tonight. I pray that all of you will. I pray the angels will guard you while you sleep and be with you, and that you get all the nourishment that you need to go on for the next week ahead. Yeah, you always have the light bank to pull from. You always have the angels to call in on. you have sovereignty over your body, and all the compassionate spirits and the compassionate angels are there to work for you. They are there to serve you. They are there to, to help you through. It's not vice versa. Yeah, so don't forget to pull on it. You have a ton of resources. You're not alone. In no way were you made to be put on this earth at this very time when AW is alive with all this information for you to do this all on your own. No, you have a ton to help you. You have like a whole team. Don't forget that. Team of information, team of angels, team of people. You have it. You have it all.
And if you start feeling weaker again, rewatch this.
I love this line. I love that, Robin. Thank you.
Ovasi is sending party emojis. Yes. Get the radio on and get up and groove.
Good night, you guys.
Yes.
Have a lovely.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, I like your energy feeling much. It's feeling better. I love the shift that's happening, Nancy. It's so beautiful. I'm so happy for you. You've got this. You've got this. And when you don't feel like you do, find one of us. Find somebody. Somebody's going to be available for you, okay? Or just rewatch this if you're not ready to reach out. Just rewatch this, especially this last hour, okay? It's all about you. It's all about you. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Take so much care. And Kate had all the wonderful words about the angels that I don't have. But I second those words.
Stuff. Come on.
All right.
Sorry, I might have midway. I was just getting information about the stuff, but yeah.
Beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, y'all.
Good
Have
night.
a great week. We should see you next week. Hopefully my mom is okay. We'll see you next week, okay? All right, y'all. Bye-bye.